Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, the Coach Coop Show. Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, the Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show.
Hey yo! Where the Miami Hurricanes fans at? Come on! Where's the hype? Where's the energy? All right. Listen, I understand it's a Thursday night game. I know that we're doing the call-in show on a Wednesday. Put a 1 in the chat right now if you have to work tomorrow. I just want to get a rough idea here. Put a 1 in the chat right now if you have to work at some point tomorrow. I understand that it's tough to be quite as hype about the game when you got to get up in the morning and you got to work. And that means that we might not be able to party as late tonight as we typically do. So we'll see. I don't know. It depends on what the energy is tonight, you know, how the vibes are here in the stream. So we'll fill it out for a bit. So I want to give some shout outs to everybody who's here bright and early. If you go till 2 a.m., you'll destroy us all. If the energy's right, man, if the energy's right, then I'm here. Let's see if we can get, we're having some technical difficulties here. Give me just a moment. Just a moment. Uno momento here. Okay, let's try again. All right, so apparently we are not able to pin comments tonight. I do not know why. Don't know what's wrong. But we'll just rock with it. No big deal. Not sure what the issue is, but we're not able to. Yep. I can't pin your comments tonight, unfortunately, guys. Don't know what the problem is with that. But that's all right. We'll just roll with it. It's kind of fitting, right? It's kind of fitting because it's a Thursday night game. It's a Wednesday night call-in show. And I'm going to show you what Coop is sipping on tonight. Ay.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
52-17 Canes. Let's go, Coop.
Christopher Leonard. Oh, baby. $2 dono from Christopher Leonard. 52-17 Canes. Christopher Leonard, thank you for the love, man. I'm upset that I can't pin your comment. Like, why can't I? I don't understand. Christopher Leonard, thank you for the love, man. I'll sit you atop your throne here. 52-17. Would Canes fans be happy with that? I don't know. You tell me. Thank you for the love, Christopher. If I get it to work, I will pin it up there. If I can figure out a way to make it work. Coop's got the runs. You know what, Tropigal? That is one of my symptoms. Yep. Unfortunately, it is. So you guys remember last week for the call-in show when I said I think I'm getting sick, but then I proceeded to do the stream, I feel like, as usual, and then we were lit on game day and everybody was having a good time. I'm sick for real this time. I slept the entire day yesterday. I have not been able to keep any solid food in my stomach. So I've been on a liquid diet for the last 2 days. So that's why we're rocking the Pedialyte tonight. I'm trying to bring the same energy. The show must go on. The show must go on. We're undefeated at the moment. People want to talk Miami Hurricanes football, even though it's Bethune. So I am here to deliver. But thank goodness you can't transfer germs and cooties through the computer screen or phone screen, because otherwise you guys would all be getting sick after tonight's stream. It's just facts. Let me try one more thing to see if I can get the live chat to show up. The pinned comments. Give me just a moment. $200 score prediction contest is active tonight, so you can call in, predict the score. If you get it right, you win $200. Nobody got it for the A&M game, but there were some close ones. I'm talking real freaking close ones. Really, really close. Let's see. Let's try one more time here. If it don't work, we'll stop fooling with it, and we'll just get on with this thing. You'll make a homemade soup that'll fix me right up. Man, I need something I could keep on my stomach, Tropical, because literally nothing is working. I can't believe out of all the nights it decides to not work. All right, well, so be it. Chris Gaffney with the $1.99. I appreciate you, Chris. If they score 17, fly the planes. See? Now, there's going to be some people who aren't going to be happy with a 52-17.
To wear the U
it was
on the side of your helmet.
70.
If they score 17, fly the planes.
Thank you, Chris. It was 70-13 last year. So a big argument here is offense needs to put up more than 70 and defense needs to hold them to less than 13. So I'm thinking somewhere around 140 to -10. Is that a pretty... That's kind of what we would like to see. Definitely. I think that's what we would like to see tomorrow night. So anyways, let's get into this thing. I appreciate you guys being here. I see you, Kane Freak. I see you in the building. Christopher Leonard, I saw your DM. I'll try to get back with you after the stream. Again, just bear with me, guys. If somebody says Coop is not his usual self, I'll just be honest. I've pooped my brains out, okay? Like, I'm tired, okay? So anyways, I'm just going to be blunt this year. There's no reason to sugarcoat it, okay? Tomorrow night, the Miami Hurricanes, yes, tomorrow night, the Miami Hurricanes are taking on the Bethune Cookman Wildcats at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And red alert, the jerseys, the uniform combo has been changed. So originally this was going to be a blackout. They were going to do the Miami Knights for tomorrow's game. But Miami Hurricanes football tweeted, saving the Miami Knights theme so we can all see number 5 in black. So I did see that on Twitter. If you guys didn't see it. So the uniform combo for tomorrow is going to be green over white, which we'll take a look at that here in a moment. But the Miami Knights are being saved. I was along with that group that said, okay, like, we're rocking Miami Knights for Bethune. What's the deal? And I think it was because that was our only guaranteed nighttime slot, correct? Like, we didn't know how good or not good we were going to be. And we knew that Bethune was going to be a night game. You're not blacking it out at noon, right? So it makes sense that that's where we locked it in at. Instead, it's going to be green over white. And then hopefully, maybe Clemson, the one I'm going to be at. Clemson would be sick. That's at Hard Rock. Florida State's at Doak. I don't know that you rock an alternate at an away game, but maybe, I don't know. I think Clemson would be sick. Clemson could be pretty sick maybe, but they're going to have to get their crap together, okay? The Tigers are going to have to step it up a notch. Where's T. Davis? T. Davis, where you at? I saw you in here earlier. Clemson's going to have to step it up if we want that to be a night game. So, anyways, short week this week, guys. I'm sure you noticed there was no Inside Insight video. There are no Bethune Cookman content creators, so I couldn't get anyone on the show. And I might still do parlay picks and final thoughts, but they're all going to have to be tomorrow because I've slept the last 2 days and haven't been able to get myself up out of bed. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and jump over, take a look at the weather report here. For tomorrow, it's South Florida, bro. I mean, what do you want me to say? Little over 30% chance of precipitation. Should be nice and warm, 80+ degrees. Humidity 76% or higher. Again, we talked about the uniform combo. Green over white for the unis. And then we have the team captains for week 3. We have Cam McCormick, Xavier Restrepo, Corey Flagg, and Jaden Davis. What a freak. Yo. What a group, man. Hey, yo. What a freaking group, man. XR47 is the captain. Yes, he is. He sure is, Steve. I didn't realize that McCormick was tatted up like that. Even down his leg, too. That's sick. I know that's a completely random observation, but I didn't realize that. But we got Corey Flagg in there with the team captains. Jaden Davis showed out. All those guys played their butts off last week, so it makes sense. Also, I noticed here about half an hour ago, Mark Rick will serve as the honorary captain for week 3. Mark Rick, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. Yeah, man. Mark Rick did some big things for this program. I mean, we're talking ACC championship game appearance. Yes, we got curb stomped in it, but what a wild year 2017 was, right? And Coach Mark Rick kind of kick-started the process of getting this program back on track. You had him doing that. You had the words from Kirk Herbstreit and the things that he said, and then Mario comes in, and it's just kind of been the perfect storm so far, you know? So really excited to see that. I think that was a good choice for them to make. And I've been trying to research and find the betting lines for this game, but it's been a struggle. I won't lie. As far as I can tell, it looks like Miami, hear me? I told you guys, I'm sick. Miami's around a 41-point favorite, and the over-under is coming in right at around 56, I believe. I think the biggest thing going into this game, and correct me if I'm wrong, the biggest thing going into this game isn't necessarily talking about what we need to do to win, because, look, don't underestimate any opponent. Don't sleep on anyone. We know this, okay? We know this. But if this team, with Josh Gaddis as offensive coordinator, won 70-13, no more needs to be said. Okay? No, nothing else needs to be said. So I think the focus is more what we would like to see tomorrow. And I have 3 things that I would really like to see. And then I think we can get into the phone lines and stuff. You guys want to, $200 is on the line. Let's bring that same energy and let's call in tonight, man. What I would like to see are some sacks tomorrow. We brought a lot of pressure against Wigman, and it did force him to make some bad throws. We did get a lot of pressure on him, but 0 sacks last week against Texas A&M. This is most definitely inferior competition, so I want to see some sacks tomorrow against Bethune. Also, let's see those young guys play. I mean, I know that's exactly what the coaching staff is thinking. If we jump out to a lead, maybe even as soon as the second quarter, I don't know. There might even be some positions to where we don't even see guys starting that are typically first stringers, because we're going to try to rest them. It's a short week. Again, we have Temple next week, and that's going to be an away game. I think Temple's away, right? Temple is away? Temple is away. Yes, that's at Lincoln Financial Field. So it's a good opportunity to rest a lot of our guys.
What's up, Co-op? My score prediction is 59-3.
59-3, Josh. Thank you very much for the $1.99, Josh. I can't pin your comment because for some reason it's not working, but I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the $1.99. 59-3. I'd be okay with that. And that's why I don't know if we surpass 70, is because we might take some chances, and we're going to see a lot of younger guys. So there are going to be some mistakes at times, but it's well worth it. Well worth it. We still beat this team by 4, 5, or more touchdowns. So it's really looking forward to seeing the young guys play. And the last thing I really want to see is, do we improve with the discipline? 10 penalties for 115 yards last week is unacceptable. Could literally cost us a game. I know that Mario Cristobal likes to run a tight ship, and I'm sure he's harping on those guys about it. So will we get less penalties tomorrow against Bethune-Cookman? Are we going to rock those blackout neon jerseys this year? I believe so, because Adidas went through all the trouble to put those together, Christopher, And I think that they're going to want to see us rock them. They sold merch and stuff for it. I would guess there would be no changes. I'm assuming that it would probably be the same ones, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong. What's up, Brandon Sanchez? Good to see you. Maybe your computer's sick too. It might be, Tropical. It might be. What's the update on Mark Fletcher? So that's something else that we want to talk about. We knew there were some injuries in last week's game. 4 specifically that I know of. Cam Kinchens, Mesidor, Dean, and Fletcher. I highly doubt we see any of those guys play regardless of what their status is. Again, precaution. You know, this should be an easy win. We have depth at those positions. We have plenty of guys that can come in and play for them. I don't know how serious any of those injuries are, to be honest. I know that with Cam Kinchens, you guys have seen the pictures and stuff on social media at this point. He's okay. He's okay, but I don't know how long he'll be
Coop
out.
62-3 with a second half 12 minutes per quarter kicker.
On what planet? Thank you for the $2, my man. 62-3. Okay, we take those, man. We take those. Is that a pity field goal on what planet? Is that a pity field goal? Is that what it is? I am still just pissed that I can't pin the comments. Like, I don't know if you guys understand how much it's driving me nuts. I don't get it. Tech side, everything's Gucci. Everything's fine. Oh, well. I need to quit worrying about it. Yep, still not working. All right, let's not worry about it. 69-10, book it. Pity simply because Ed Reed was their coach for 5 minutes. True. Imagine this game if Ed Reed would have stayed the coach or been the coach at Bethune Cookman. It would have changed the outcome. It literally wouldn't have mattered, but it would have been just kind of interesting. Now, I do want to ask you guys, I want to give you one random stat. I have one question for you guys, and then we are going to open up the phone line. All right? We're going to let it read out these donos here right quick. And I have a very interesting stat to share with you guys that was posted by Manny Navarro. And this is not throwing hate. This is no shade. I just found it very interesting. And I saw him post this earlier today. I guess I can go ahead and say it. From Manny Navarro. Just interesting random fact here. Out of the 27 Miami players that hit the transfer portal during the offseason, 8 of them are starting on other teams. I'll say it one more time. Out of the 27 Miami players that transferred from this team in the offseason, 8 of them in total are starters for other teams.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Co-op. The black on black is fire.
Hey, I
this
agree,
is what
man.
It take
yeah, man, Eric.
to wear the U.
Thank you for the $4.99, man.
Helmet.
Appreciate you.
Do we have a 5th and 6th string RB to play after our 4 starting running backs are pulled?
We do. We actually do, Chris. Chris and Eric tying that time. What do y'all think? Do you like this? What do you think about the stat? I'm not trying to throw shade. I'm the messenger. I'm providing some information here. Eric Finkelstein and Chris Gaffney tying for that top donation spot. Appreciate y'all. Black on black is fire. I love the black on black look with anything. All right, with the players, I like the black on black here with the hat and the shirt. All of it, man. All of it. Thank you for the love, bro. Chris, we do. We've got Chris Johnson back there. Trevante Citizen will not be healthy yet. But we would also have Terrell Walden. He's still on the squad. If you remember, we interviewed his mom last year. And there's also the other guy that they call the Italian Stallion. What's his name? I just went blank. But we definitely have some other guys that can get reps tomorrow, for sure. We definitely do. I'm going blank on the guy's name, the Italian guy. What's his name? Terrell Walden might get some burn because we saw Walden play some last year. Rocky Balboa. No. Yeah, I can't remember his name. But anyways, I did have a question. Is that the mom that blamed the coaches for not playing her son? No, that was That was someone's mother that played on the D line. Maybe you can piece it together. Maybe you can piece it together. I don't know. I don't think that's him. He was a walk-on. Is that his name? He was a walk-on. Dang, I can't remember his name.
This is what it take to wear the U
Let me see.
on the side of your helmet.
You look a lot like that score predictor Dr. Scientist with a whistle. Rolling on the floor laughing, let's go Kane.
You know, it's interesting.
58-6 final.
You know, it's interesting because I get that a lot. Miami Dolphins 79. And, you know, we do look a lot alike. However, he grows that really manly mustache, and that's just something, you know, I just can't seem to do it no matter how hard I try, man. Thank you, Miami Dolphins 79. 58-6 final. I'll sit you atop your throne here in just a moment with the big 5. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. The guy I'm trying to think of is Mike Periano. So we have Terrell Walden the second also.
This is what it takes.
And then we also have Mike Periano.
To wear the U.
So you might see both of those guys actually.
Miami 80-7.
Ooh, Glenn. 80 to... That's a bloodbath. That's an absolute massacre, Glenn. At that point, when is it possible to throw in the towel and forfeit? Because, I mean...
Miami's, you know, blowing people away, and not by a little.
Ah, dang. Okay. Whew. Thank you, Glenn, for the $1.99. Let me sit Miami Dolphins 79 atop his throne, and then I guess we'll get the phone lines open up, man. Here was my score prediction. 62-6, Miami Hurricanes. As I said in my preview video, if you want to say that this is a touchdown and a missed extra point or 2 field goals, that's up for you to decide. 62-6. Can we score more than 62? Of course we can. Absolutely. Do we? It's very possible. But again, I think with that kind of lead, I think the really important thing here is to get snaps for those young guys. I really firmly believe that. I think it's super important. And if we only win 50-3 or 62-6, it's fine. It's fine, y'all. We're going to blow them out. It'll be okay. Let's get those young guys some snaps, man. That's very important. And let's try a couple things.
This is what it takes.
Let's test some stuff. Come on, Dawson. Let's watch Dawson cook a little bit.
Cooper the Pooper grin. How you doing, dude? Miami 55-6.
You know, I hope that one doesn't stick. You know, I really hope that one doesn't stick, man. Kane Freak 2001 3 times. Coming in hot with the 99.99. Now, Kane Freak, why am I telling you this? You've been here, so you know it's broken, and you're still showing me some love, which is very much appreciated. Coop does have the runs, and he's had the runs for 2 days. So if you see my face get red and my eyes get really big and I just take off running while you're mid-sentence talking to me on the phone giving your score prediction, it is your job to take over this stream and entertain the hundreds of people that are in here, because I will be running to the bathroom as fast as I possibly can. Kane Freak 2001, I appreciate the love, man. Owning the board with the big 99.99. I told you guys, I'm trying to bring the energy. I'm trying. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. When all you've had is Pedialyte and water for 48 hours, I don't feel good. I don't feel good at all. All right? Thank you, my man. Can we show some love to everybody who has shown me some love before we get the phone lines open? I appreciate y'all. Even with the technical difficulties and I can't pin your pretty face up at the top of the screen. I'm clicking it. It's doing nothing. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Just put on depends. Wish I would have thought about that before I hit the go live button. Don't remember though, guys, we did put up around 305. We put up 305 yards on the ground against Bethune last year. So worst case scenario, we can just outmuscle those guys. It was very tough to make that preview video because there's really nothing out there for Bethune. You know, it's seriously, it's no shade at all. It's just they don't even have pictures for their players. So it's tough, man. Short week, inferior opponent. But we're coming off of a big win, so Canes fans are still kind of riding that high from that, you know? What was your question, Chris? You can do an afternoon couch video by yourself tomorrow and change your mind and predict a Bethune win. Not too late. Yeah, I could. You know, I thought, Chris, that since I predicted Texas A&M to win and Miami won, for those that believe in jinxes, maybe I should just predict a Miami loss for every big game. And then we win it. And then I am like the anti-jinx.
To where you.
Like I could make a new name for myself, you know?
We beat them last year 70-13, so yes, I feel like we can beat the poop out of them.
Well said, Glenn. Well said. Gonna beat the poop out of them Wildcats. Turn them Wildcats into kittens. Am I right? Am I right? Glenn, thank you for the $4.99, man. 70-13, yeah, is what we beat them last year. You're right. I do want to address also one more person said, Coop, after the big win over A&M, are you going to change your full season prediction? I can't go back and change my full season prediction. The thing is the way this works is the season predictions are done before a game is played. And what we do is every week, you guys know that I predict a new score. Sometimes it's the same as my full season prediction. Sometimes it's not. These can be a little more accurate at times because we finally see the football team take the field. So we know a little bit more about ourselves and our opponent. Really, full off-season predictions, there's a reason why not many people do them at all on any platform. And it's because it's basically like playing pin the tail on the donkey or getting a dartboard and spinning around 3 times with your eyes closed and just throwing it at it. Like it's hit or miss. You really don't know fully what to expect. So what I do is I take my week-to-week predictions and then compare them to what the off-season prediction was.
To where you.
That's what we do.
On the side of your helmet.
Now is the time I need you to walk through your 7-win season breakdown. Who do we lose to now?
But see, though, it's still and the thing is it would still be too early to do that even, right? Like it would be too early to do that. Like we'll pull it up. I don't run from it. Here we go. There it is. Oh, well, I'm covering it. Hold on. So that was my original in August. I'm not making excuses for it, but I'm saying in August. This is what I have for us. I still don't know enough about North Carolina. They were kind of rocky against App State, but took care of business.
This is what it takes.
I still don't know enough about Clemson.
To where you.
I still don't know enough about Florida State. I just don't know yet.
I think Glenn said that the U will beat the co-op out of them. Tears of joy. Sorry, dude.
I get it. You get it. Coop, poop. It's basically the same because I've had explosive diarrhea for 2 days. Do you guys get it? No one gets it? Okay, well, Kane Freak, I got it. Thank you. Thank you for the $49.99. Kane Freak just feels sorry for me that I've had to do nothing but sit on the toilet for 2 days. Kane Freak just feels bad for me. I will take those pity dollars. Those pity dollars, I will. Thank you, Kane Freak. But see, the thing is, guys, we want to say, yeah, there's no way the Canes struggle against North Carolina. I saw them struggling against this team or that team. Sometimes college football doesn't have to make sense. I hope that all of these L's turn to W's and we win every single game. I really do. But I don't know yet. I don't know. I think it's fun to go back and make those predictions and then compare them. A lot of people don't because they're so worried about being right all the time that they don't want to go back and admit that they were wrong. I just think it's a fun little experiment to do. To go back and look at the two of them and see how close or not close we were. But it's going to be interesting, man, because if I had to ask you guys, can we play devil's advocate here for just a second? And I swear I'm going to open up the phone line. What would you say some of our weaknesses would be right now? Obviously, there are way more positives. We can talk about all kinds of things, right? But what would be some of the weaknesses that possibly teams could exploit that we need to improve on before we face some of these other big boys? Like what I'm trying to think of what's not super good for us right now. Okay, penalties is one. Alpaca lips. Yep, that's true. Penalties need to be better. Guys, this is constructive criticism. We're just trying to figure out what we need to improve on. And I say we, I mean the team and the coaching staff, but you know what I mean. South Coast Kane says special teams and punt team. True. Even though Brashard returned that 98 yards for a touchdown, that is a good point. We've missed a couple field goals, at least one, maybe two. We've had a muffed punt. We've had a blocked punt. So yeah, definitely special teams for sure. Slow start is a good one, Caveman. Slow start is another good one. Christian, penalties, and freshmen. Okay. That's what I kind of wanted to see. I think we need to be better about getting home with the rush on the quarterback. I think we need to see more sacks. We need to be better at setting the edge. There were multiple times where, honestly, Wigman could have taken off if he wanted to, and he just decided not to.
On the side of your
so there's some weaknesses there.
Coop, can I get a call tonight before I sober up? Maybe first in line.
I
Won't
got
stay
you, bro.
long, grin.
I got you. You know the people want to hear from Kane Freak. You know they do. Absolutely, man. I got you. I hope you know you didn't have to donate $200 tonight to get first in line, though. I hope that you... Wait, did it work? I didn't see it. Somebody said that it pinned... Aw. It didn't work for me. You saw it? No way, because it ain't working for me. I'm so mad. Did you really see it, or are y'all trolling me? I think y'all are trolling me. No, ain't working. All right. Kane Freak, I appreciate you very much, man. Absolutely. I'll get you in here. Bro. We'll do it. Thank you for the love. We'll get it opened up. We're going to get it opened up. Final question. And again, remember, guys, the weakness thing was just talking about things that we want to try and address. Oh, the dono flashed. Yeah, that still works, guys. Donations still pop up. I just can't pin them in the top right corner of the screen like I like to do. Call you before I sober up. What, you said before you sober up? Oh, before you sober up. Oh, we definitely got to get you in here. Since Miami is playing on Thursday, tomorrow, I thought about doing another live hangout for a college football game on Saturday. And I thought about doing Tennessee versus Florida. Would any of you guys want to hang out for that? Obviously, it wouldn't be as crazy as my usual streams. I'm not going to crank the siren when Tennessee or Florida is playing. I'm not going to be bringing out any props. It would just be chill. We would just talk college football, talk Miami, and we could be here to make fun of Florida. No, that's the point, Steve. We would be here to make fun of Florida and Billy. Come on. Florida State plays at noon. My butt's still probably going to be in bed at noon, Steve. You know? I'll probably be sleeping. We can make fun of Florida because Tennessee, look, I'm not a Tennessee fan. I know I live in Tennessee. The spread for that game is very confusing. I'm pretty sure they have Tennessee as like a 7.5 point favorite against Florida. Oh, man. Like, I don't know about that. Like, I think Tennessee wins by 3 or more touchdowns against the Gators. Real talk. I really think that they do. I think that game's going to get ugly. I could be wrong, but I think it will. Doo-doo, what's up? True, Greg. So, yeah, I think we'll go live also on Saturday just because I'll be bored not hanging out with you guys. Miami will have already taken care of business, and we can just chill and relax for the games on Saturday. So I'll probably go live for the Tennessee-Florida game. Like I said, super chill. It won't be anything crazy because it's not the Canes. But I still think it could be kind of fun to hang out. So without further ado, y'all, let's open up the floodgates. $200 on the line. Predict the right score for this game, and the $200 is yours. All you got to do is call into the show, 865-229-4131, over on the left-hand side of your screen. And let's bring the same energy and have some fun tonight, y'all. The only unfortunate thing is there will be no Bethune Cookman fans calling in because there are none. I've checked. How many wins do you think we need before the U is back crowd kicks in for real? If Miami beats Clemson, I would say it goes from 5% of Canes fans saying the U is back to about 50%, Chris. I would say that number jumps substantially from 5 to 50% if Miami beats Clemson. Yes. Now, I'm not saying that, but I could very well see that happening. Yeah. Because Florida State's late in the season. If Canes fans are saying the U is back after we beat Florida State, that's so late in the season that if we're undefeated and we beat Clemson, or Florida State, Florida State, then, I'm not saying it, but what's up, Bob Leach? All right, y'all, let's get into it. Let's get into it, man. I need y'all to carry this stream some for me since I'm feeling under the weather. I need you guys to be the ones that are popping off right here. When I bring you on the line, I need you to be like, whoa, let's go. I need you to be going crazy. All right. Now, as you guys know, I don't play favorites. I answer the first call that comes through. Kane Freak did ask to call in last week, and I couldn't work him in. Kane Freak, do you want to call? Do you want to call? I agree, Hurricane Patriot. We have to get another championship and then start taking care of business consistently after that. That's what we have to do. Let me try something here. Hold on. You do want to call in? Okay. He's looking for the phone. He said, let me call in before I sober up. Before I sober up. Let me call in.
Hey, Coach. Can you hear me?
What's up?
Hey, Coach. How are you, man?
I am, myself and my toilet have seen better days, but we're managing.
Yeah, man.
Dude, I feel bad for you. I'm 56 years old, man. I've been through it, so don't feel bad, man.
I got you.
I feel bad for you, buddy.
Not,
how's everything going?
Do you have me on speakerphone?
No, I got you. Listen, I'm sitting in a. Do you want me to take this Bluetooth headset off? Can you not hear me well?
It's just a little hard to hear you. I'm worried that people can't hear what you're saying.
All right, hang on 1 second here.
I got you. Can you guys hear him? I couldn't hear him.
Okay. How about now? Can you hear me, Coach?
Oh, yeah. Loud
Much
and clear.
better.
Loud and clear. I had actually cranked you up through the roof because I couldn't hear you, and now I'm going to dial you back a bit, which is perfect.
I appreciate it, man, because I'm actually sitting in a town called Jaco in the Pacific coast of Costa Rica. I told you I've been going back and forth.
That's
some business out here.
That's that one right outside the strip club, right?
Yeah, exactly. But the strip club is in Jaco, but the property is actually in Tarcolis, which is about half an hour north up in the mountains.
Gotcha.
I'm building an Airbnb there. But anyway, listen, I want to talk about the Canes, and tomorrow obviously is not going to be much of a test. My score is 55-6. I don't think they'll be able to get in the end zone. I think Mario will probably, put the backups after we get 40 points plus, and I don't think it'll go over 55. But that's my prediction. But I just want to talk about the Canes and what I've been hearing regarding are we back or not. I'm not ready to say we're back. I'm from the 50% maybe that don't agree yet, because I've been through it for the last 20 years. I've been a fan since Howard Schnellenberger. But long story short, I will tell you this. After I saw that game, it's the first time since Larry Coker left, since 2001, the dynasty years there. I have not actually. It's during the Butch Davis years. I remember when we beat UCLA in '98, and then we lost, I believe, in 99, 2000. We lost to Washington the first game of the season. We didn't make it to the championship. FSU got in and got clobbered by Oklahoma. We should have got there, but then the following year we obviously won it. But in 98, we had a game against UCLA, and Edgerrin James was the running back. It gives me this game against Texas A&M. It gives me the vibes of that year and that game, to be honest with you, Coop. So I do have I'm optimistic. I do have some good feelings about this team. I've been following since '82, and we'll see what happens, dude.
So you've definitely got some experience under your belt watching the Hurricanes.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have a place in Coral Gables. My kids actually are at UM. They go to medical school, both of them.
Okay, awesome.
So I'm a close. I don't like to call in much, but I'm so excited this year. I just wanted to call this one time this season and tell you, man, the vibes that I get, it was like the Butch Davis years, and I'm telling you, Mario is brewing something. And to be honest with you, from what I gathered from, because we clobbered Texas A&M, everybody could see.
Yeah.
But I think the recruiting is just going to go off the charts now with Mario, and I think hopefully we'll get back in it slowly. I don't think we'll beat FSU at FSU. I mean, we're probably still a year or two away. We need some depth, but I don't think Clemson is going to be a match for us at home. Honestly, that's the way I feel about the Canes now.
That's what I want to hear because I'll be there. So.
Yeah, I'm going to be there too. I told you that's the game. I'm going to fly back in just to spend time with you guys for the first time. So, yeah, that'll be fun, man. But anyway, I don't want to stay on the phone too long, but I just wanted to give you my thoughts. But the main thing, I'm telling you, the vibe that I get is that 98 vibe when we beat UCLA. That was his signature win, Butch Davis' signature win. And, of course, he left to Cleveland the following year. Coker came in and won the championship with Butch's players. So, but anyway, I'll let you go, man. You have a great show. That's probably the only show I ever call into, and you're a good guy, dude.
Hey, Kane Freak, I appreciate you, man. One thing I do have to ask is I need to get that score prediction number from you one more time. I have it written down, 55-6.
Yes.
But we weren't on the official prediction cam, so let's make it official.
Yes, it's 55-6.
All right. We got him locked in, guys. 55-6. Miami Hurricanes victory from Kane Freak. Kane Freak, man, it's not. I know that you and I have sent some texts and stuff back and forth, but since I've got you on the line, thank you for all the support, man, for real. I appreciate it. Everybody here appreciates it because, it helps me build this thing up and do some additional things. So I greatly appreciate it.
To be honest with you, keep supporting you because I'm hoping one day you think about getting a better phone system.
Yeah, that's probably my number one complaint that I receive.
Hopefully we'll upgrade you. We'll upgrade you, man. Slowly
one day. One day.
A great show. I've been through so many shows, but you're the only one that I like to listen to, man. But anyway, have a good night, man, and let your next caller get in, buddy.
Hey, sounds good. You have a good night, bro.
You do the same, man. Thanks.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, we were able to get Kane Freak on the line. Guys, I couldn't cha-ching him because the cha-ching button also was not working. Let's try again. Let's just pretend we all heard his prediction. I was on the cam, okay? I was on the cam, okay? Okay, I was on it. He said 55-6. Okay. Goodness gracious, nothing's been working right tonight. It's going to be one of those kind of nights, huh? I pressed the button twice and nothing happened. He's official. All right, y'all? He's official. Y'all, you guys are going to make him call back in just to give the number one more time just so I can cha-ching him while he's on the line, aren't you? Aren't you? Yeah, I know. I know I'm the one who made the rule. I know. What's going on, Duck? It's just been a wonky night for stuff not working. I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on with all of my tech stuff. It's going haywire, man. So let's get it open back up. That's YouTube royalty. That's true. I think he gets a pass, man. I think he gets a pass. So let's get it open back up. Appreciate you calling in, Kane Freak. Good to have you on the line tonight, man. It doesn't work on Wednesdays. True. That's probably what it is, Steve. It's Wednesday. Yo, 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 we got Bryce on the line. What's up, man?
What's up, Coop?
Just chilling. Trying to rehydrate and enjoy myself. Have some fun with some of the Canes fam and the college football family.
Mm-hmm.
Why Thursday, Bryce? Why Thursday? Why not at least Friday, Bryce?
Man, typically NFL would be on tomorrow, which makes sense because, there's usually always NFL games on Thursdays.
Wait,
so, that could be.
Is there not one?
I don't think there is.
Let me see. No, Vikings and Eagles, 8:15.
Okay, so yeah.
So wow, we are competing with an NFL game. What the heck, man? Huh?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, Coop. No. Not trying to be offensive, but slow down the Taco Bell, buddy.
Maybe. I don't know what the deal is, bro. I literally laid in the floor in this studio yesterday and fell asleep for hours and only got up to go to the bathroom and come back in and lay back in the floor. It has been tough.
I get it, bro. I get it. We've all been through it, bro.
Mm-hmm. Everyone here's had explosive diarrhea. Don't even lie. Don't even lie. Anyway, Bryce.
Look, it's the worst, especially when you're at work. Look,
yeah. It's
not fun.
Let's move
on, bro.
Yeah. Time to move on from that conversation. Bryce, I have a question for you. I'm going to put you on the spot.
Yeah, shoot, man.
I'm going to give you 5 seconds so you don't have time to Google it.
Okay.
Don't think too hard about this. It's not a trick question or anything. Name a Bethune Cookman player.
I have no idea.
Okay. That's the right answer. I said there wasn't a right or wrong answer, but there was a right answer, and it was that you don't know any of them because nobody does.
No.
That's not throwing shots, but that's me just kind of reiterating that we should take care of business, and previewing this game has been very difficult because people don't even know who their head coach is, their players, their OC, their DC. You're following along. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pretty much.
I know that the players aren't sleeping on this game. I know that the coaches aren't. The players are probably extra hyped with how many guys that are going to get reps, right? If I'm in that 2 or 3 spot, I'm excited. I'm like, here's my chance to get some reps and to show these coaches and stuff what I can do, even if it's against inferior opponent. If you're out there, if you're the third or fourth receiver in the rotation and you catch 5 touchdown passes tomorrow, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I get what you're saying, man. I get what you're saying. I think this is I still think the ones do get some valuable reps. I do agree with. I think you mentioned it earlier in the live stream about one thing that I don't know what the question was, but something that that I think we definitely need to clean up on, which would be special teams.
Yep.
Penalties, making sure the edges are set and stuff like that, which I believe definitely got addressed this week. In practice for sure, because you can't not address it.
Yeah.
So I think that definitely needs to be cleaned up. I think in this game, I think it'd be refreshing to see a clean, disciplined game. Keep the penalties down. And yeah, I know we had some penalties that were called in the A&M game that were, a lack for a better word, BS. But still, so we did have some self-inflicted wounds in that game.
Oh, definitely. We got, especially on the O-line, man. We got to clean up the false starts and the holding penalties. I think Mawanoa had 2 or 3 on him specifically.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, I'm not gonna, dog on him too much because again, we're talking about a 5-star offensive lineman that literally came out of high school and now is playing at the college level. So, I'm not gonna throw a lot of shade on him. They're gonna make, it's like we all say, the freshmen are gonna make their mistakes. They're gonna have growing pains. They're gonna learn from it. But I came pretty dang impressed, with the offensive line and defensive line, and just overall impressed with what we put on the field against Texas A&M. But now we got to play Bethune Cookman tomorrow on a short week, and then after that, we got about 9 days to get prepared for Temple, which again, that is a road game. And
I do want to add here right quick, not to interrupt.
Yeah.
Coach Hayes popped in and said, Miami Hurricanes Brandon Washington is the O-line coach. There are Canes everywhere. We got guys infiltrating in the Bethune-Cookman program. That's good to know. Noted, Coach Hayes.
Yeah.
No, it was just funny. Yeah. It was funny, Coach Hayes, that me doing my preview video this week, every time we play Bethune, it's tough because anytime I even want to go back and, research history and different things like that. Again, I poke fun because it's game week, right? You agree, right, Bryce? Like we're all one big happy college football family, but we're enemies on game day. So I throw some shots and some shade and stuff. It's all in good fun though. But real talk, it's difficult to find information as easily on Bethune when compared to, us playing Texas A&M or Florida State, because information is just everywhere, right?
Yeah. The one thing that I will say though, even though Bethune Cookman getting blown out by Memphis, I want to say they did hold their own against Memphis in like the first quarter, but I think I don't know, I think they scored like about 14 points if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they lost to Memphis 56-14 in week 1, and then Bethune beat Savannah State last week 31-6.
Yeah. I mean, so they played an actual team their first game, and they literally played well.
An AAC team. So what's going to happen to them when they play an ACC team?
Look, it's like, again, it's like Bryce, you said earlier in the stream.
You got me. You got me filling numbers right now. Hold on, I got to kick it over to the score prediction cam.
Yeah.
Because I know you've been thinking about this. I know it's a short week, but I know that you have a number in mind.
I'm going to go 64-3.
Ooh, giving them only 3. Okay.
Yeah, I think they get a field goal towards, like, I would say, in garbage time.
Garbage time field goal. Okay, I like it. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you officially locked in with the cha-ching because it worked this time. All my tech stuff is hating me tonight, Bryce.
You're good, man.
So I got you like you said 64-3 or 63-3?
64-3.
64-3. All right. I got you locked in, and I'd be happy with that. I don't think anybody would be upset with 64-3.
Nah, I don't think anybody would either. But anyways, Coop, I've chewed off your more than enough. I'll let other callers get in. But yeah.
Hey, best of luck, Bryce. You're entered in for the $200 for the score prediction contest. And what were you about to say?
One last thing that I was gonna say, and then I'm gonna stop ranting here. I know we'll probably see Emory Williams, if we, obviously score quite a bit of points in the first quarter, second quarter, whatever. But one of the things that I was talking to other people earlier up in a space is that I would like to see Shakari Brown get some reps, but I know I think they're trying to keep him from burning his red shirt or something like that. So I guess they want to make sure. So I get it, But I still personally, this is just me being selfish. I would like to see him, get some playing time and see how he's developed with his accuracy and stuff like that. But either way, it's all good. But yeah, Coop, that's it, man. I'm gonna stop chewing your ear off. Let these other callers go in, and hope your stomach feels better, my dude, because I know that ain't fun.
It's okay, Bryce.
But,
you can say you hope that my diarrhea goes away. You can put it that way. It's okay.
Yeah, yeah, man. But,
All right, you have a good night, Bryce.
All right, bro. Have a good one.
Peace out, man. We'll see you tomorrow. Everybody feels bad for Coop. Everybody feels bad for Coop, man. Nick Polly, ESPN won't even take the time to finish filling in Bethune team stats. That's how bad it is. Exactly, Nick. When I was trying to go through and pull stats, because you guys know I do average stats so far this season for both of the teams. Half of Bethune Cookman stats are just missing. They're not even there. So that's why I said it's been a really wonky week for me between being sick, it being a short week, the opponent being Bethune Cookman. It's just been a really, really weird week for me. And then tech difficulties to start out the stream. It's just wild, but we just rock with it, man. We just rock with it and rock and roll with it, man. Coop just found a live stream by Bethune Cookman YouTubers that's live right now. For real? Because I looked for Bethune Cookman YouTubers to do my inside insight, and I couldn't find any. It's live right now? Hell Wildcats Gridiron Show. Bethune Cookman versus UM. Wow, what was that? Where were these guys? Where were these guys when I was looking earlier this week? Yo, I looked and looked, man, and I couldn't find anybody, I swear. Huh. Well, if we play Bethune Cookman again, I know that there is someone out there that exists. Let's butt in their show. Bring them on right now. If Ed Reed stayed as their coach, they would be more relevant. I mean, to an extent, yes. I see where you're coming from. Yeah. Could have been a little different, yeah. Ask them to come in real quick. Hold on, let me see what they're up to. We're doing this live, so give me just a second, y'all. I think they might be ending, though. Yeah, they're ending their show. They've already been live for 2 hours. They're actually playing their outro. Dang, we just missed them. What'd they say?
Laid, and Raymond Woody is gathering the pieces to fight a battle.
Yes, sir.
And we're coming, in the words of Deion Sanders.
Yes,
we're
sir.
Coming.
Definitely.
Yep. So keep on supporting.
Keep on supporting.
What did he say? Wait, what? Hold on. What did he say?
Yep.
Sir.
And we're coming, and Raymond Woody is like that.
Just hang in there with us.
Just hang in there.
The foundation, just like that brand new practice field, is being laid, and Raymond Woody is gathering the pieces to fight a battle.
Yes, sir.
And we're coming, in the words of Deion Sanders.
Yes, sir.
Coming.
Definitely.
Yep. So keep on supporting.
I see some of you popping in over there. Hey, much love to them for doing their thing, though. Real talk. I said we're gonna trash talk. We're gonna trash talk the game because we're playing their squad tomorrow. But much love for them for putting out a Bethune Cookman show. I wish I could have found them sooner. Their stream is ending. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. That their stream is ending and it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. Let's get the phone line open back up. Yeah, man, I love the friendly banter. That's what it's all about. Like, do you realize the phone lines are open, by the way? Do you know why last week was so much fun? because there were actual Aggie fans in the stream. Like, Florida State fans, you guys are fun. Georgia, Alabama, Miami fans, obviously. But it was fun because Aggie fans were here. Yo, we got Eric Finkelstein in the building. What's up, man?
Coach Coop, how we doing, my man?
Chilling. Well, right, we're trying to chill. We're trying to.
I hear you, my man. I hope you're feeling better. I've been there before. Just hopefully it's one of those 24-hour things. You'll be better tomorrow before game day.
What's the solution? I just wait it out, I guess. Yeah.
As you said, for step 3 for Bethune Cookman, pray.
Pray. Okay. I've been doing a lot of that while I was on the toilet, so I'm just gonna have to pray harder, I think.
Exactly.
Okay. So
but, enough of that. So here's my thought about tomorrow. We just came off probably the most monumental win this team has had in probably the past 6 years. Would you agree?
I mean, the Notre Dame probably would have been the last one, which I'm guessing that's what you're referencing, right?
That's exactly what I'm
okay.
referencing.
Yep, I agree. Yeah.
So I'm a South Florida sports fan, and I have just terrible PTSD.
Oh no! Oh no! Keep going. Keep going.
Hold on. So I do think that we beat them, and I think we beat them handedly, and I think it won't be close. However, there's something about this game that I see where I don't think it's going to be as crazy of a margin as we're all thinking.
Okay.
We have a couple of injuries that are lingering. I think what happened with Cam, I think that did have an impact with the locker room a little bit. I do think that we win this game, and I think that, this Miami team is special. I really want to see Coach Cristobal's mantra of taking every opponent respectfully and seriously come into action.
Now look, and there I'm addressing some people that are saying negative vibes. No. Here's the thing. I understand where Eric is coming from, and I'll tell you why. Eric is saying he's going to predict the win, and I'm guessing probably still by a decent margin, but maybe not like the 70-3 or 80-3. What he's saying is, correct me if I'm wrong, and I could be wrong on this. Again, short week, coming off of a huge win. He just wants to make sure he sees us take care of business like we should against an inferior opponent given the circumstances. The Cam injury, the short week, off of A&M. Other football teams, not just Miami, have had issues with those things in the past. Maybe a slow start. He's not saying that he thinks we're going to lose. I'm just saying.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Coop.
Okay, I see where you're coming from. I do. I see where you're coming from.
I don't believe that that's going to be the case necessarily. I think Coach Cristobal has instilled a culture of treating every single opponent with respect and treating them as it's just any other divisional game. I'm excited to see how we look. I expect to see some new faces out there tomorrow. And most importantly, I just want to see them be able to use the short week and show that even with having the emotional win, that they're still able to take care of business 5 days later.
I'll tell you what really keeps my hopes up, honestly, was the quote from Shannon Dawson from one of the press conferences. I'm sure many of you have already seen it, but when he said, "I'm going to keep attacking. You get conservative, you get beat." I have been asking for an offensive coordinator with that mindset for so freaking long. And that's what gives me some hope that we still come out potentially firing on all cylinders, and he's foot on the gas, running it up against these guys possibly.
Yeah, no, I heard that quote from Coach Dawson, and I was pretty excited to hear that.
Isn't it so nice? Like, I mean, that's I like taking the big shots and the chances and continuing to push forward all game no matter what the score is. Like, I love that mindset. Absolutely love it.
you know what? That is the epitome of what Miami should be.
Yep.
Is, we should be the ones that people don't like. And I love it like that. I think that's the type of team that we need to be. That's how we know that we're going to be winning championships, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Yes, sir. So I'm going to go and give you my prediction real quickly.
All right. I know that Mr. Eric Finkelstein knows we got to kick it to the score prediction cam. So here we are. Myself, Mario, and Eric Finkelstein on the line. I'm ready for the numbers when you are.
I'm going to go 55-10.
55-10. So see, guys, he's still predicting a big win. Just not triple digits for the Canes. All right. 55-10. Eric Finkelstein. I got you locked in. Let's lock you in. There it is. It's now official. You're entered in for the $200 score prediction contest. 55-10. Miami Hurricanes dub.
Exactly. And I've never wanted to lose a competition more because I hope that we put up the points more and more. But, we'll see tomorrow. But I have some good faith for this team.
Yep. Me too, man. Me too. So, all right. I appreciate you, Eric. Thank you for all the support. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir, Coach. I'll talk to you then soon.
All right. Sounds good. Have a good night.
You too.
All right. Peace. All right. We'll open it right back up. That's still a pretty big victory, right? 55-10. But I have seen some people predicting 90+. That'd be sick. I wouldn't be mad. Coop, take a shot of some of that moonshine. I need something. Let's go. Come on, Coop. Wake up. Wake up. Let's go. Phone line's open back up, by the way. Phone line's open back up. All right. I know this man. Y'all know this man.
You gonna tell him?
I was waiting. I thought somebody was going to guess it without either one of us speaking, but
I was gonna start with diarrhea, cha cha cha, diarrhea, cha cha cha.
That's the story of the night tonight. We've been getting real personal tonight, you know.
I don't mean to make fun of your ailment, but I understand. Trust me, we all do.
Yeah, it's been a rough couple days.
Oh, I can imagine. But other than that, you doing all right, dude?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, the Miami Hurricanes are currently undefeated. I mean, who's not feeling good, right?
Exactly. You'd feel better you drop a little of that Kettle One in that bottle you're sucking on.
Maybe.
So you going to introduce me or you just going to be rude all night?
Guys, we have on the phone Bob Smith, everyone. Bob Smith.
Hey.
That was the most generic name I could come up with, Bob and Smith.
There you go.
That's pretty good.
There you go.
I'm just kidding, guys.
That's fantastic.
We have Jordan Page, a.k.a. South Coast Kane. You already know.
Nah, yeah, it's all good, man. Look, man, what can you really say about tomorrow night? I mean, me personally, like Bryce, I've been wanting to see Jakari get some playing time, but I don't know what his red shirt situation is, but real anxious to see some of the freshmen out there, and then I'm hoping that we can at least punt the ball once or twice just so the punt team can get some work.
Fair. That's true.
I mean, they had that one little mishap, that first block punt, but, they still need some. I think.
Yeah. And
that's all.
We talked about that all off season. Remember? We were talking about
right.
Dylan Joyce being a freshman punter, and we hadn't got to see a lot from him yet. So we wanted to kind of see how he could kick the ball. So, yeah, I mean, it's important for everybody to hopefully get some work in tomorrow. Yeah. I agree. And that's why I've still never understood. I understand the level of excitement isn't the same as it will be against Texas A&M. But I'm still very excited to watch us play ball tomorrow. Like,
who wouldn't be?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there are some alleged Miami fans that aren't, but we're not going to go there.
No comment.
But one last thing I do want. I think Mr. Kane freak. I'm the hillbilly Joe Bob, Jim Bob that he wants you to keep. So I was kind of, I was flattered. I've been called a lot of things, but I've never been called that. So that was the first time for me, dude. That was cool.
Yeah.
That was cool. I liked it. But real quick. You had your walk-in and venting episode earlier this week. Well, today's Wednesday, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And you was talking about this Miami being back, and honestly, dude, just my opinion. Let's just pump the brakes. Let's take it one game at a time.
Mm-hmm.
This past Saturday was another piece to the puzzle. We're gonna get there. And yeah, I know. The media is the one who's starting this crap.
Yeah, and I know that since you watched the video, you heard me say it. But for those that didn't, because I know a lot of people, it's tough when you don't have the full context. I made my walking and venting on Sunday, asking, what did I title? I said the U is not back yet, and then I said, what will it take? And the way I started that video was telling people the reason why I'm even talking about it or bringing it up is because you guys saw all the posts from all the sports sites and stuff. The U is back. They beat the Aggies. The U is back. And again, I've said many times that that's what I consider what I would call more of like a clickbait article, I guess would be the right term, because that's going to get clicks. The U is back. That's a phrase, everybody's familiar with. And it's very easy to do that and then us drop a game and be like, well, Miami fans said the U is back. What happened? When in reality, it was them just titling their article that. Everyone reads it and then associates that with us. And there aren't a bunch of Miami fans saying that yet. There's not.
I know. There really isn't. I mean, they're kind of mildly kicking it around, but nobody's being serious because, we're not going for that again. But anyway, I guess that's really it. I mean, I am a lot more calmer this time than last time, because I didn't have to come behind. We all remember what happened. But anyway, look, let's go ahead and get that prediction going, buddy.
And yeah, it's tough because there aren't Wildcat fans here, and that would have been fun. I really think those Aggie fans stopping by last week made that stream fun. Because we got to banter back and forth, and I love that, man.
Right.
I love the trash talk.
Right. Oh yeah, but the thing that got me, the thing that pissed me off last week is that just the complete and lack of the utter disrespect that just got my nerves. But
that's
anyway,
why I uploaded that as its own video because I was so shocked by the score predictions. I was like, this deserves its own thing.
Yeah. All right, so I'm on the prediction cam. It's still working, so we're good.
It's ready.
All right, I got to go with a Miami 72 and Bethune Cookman 10.
Okay.
Just for the simple fact that last Saturday LSU beat Grambling 72-10, and in my world, in my little piece of the world here, if Miami doesn't at least do that or better, if they do better, it gives me more ammunition.
Yeah, that's fair. And again, with Dawson's mindset, it is possible. Yeah, I don't think it's a situation where we're winning by 50 in the third, and then Dawson's like, let's just run it every down. Who cares? Like, let's just get to the end of the game. I think he's still experimenting a bit. I think he's still taking some shots. And again, he likes to attack, and I love that.
Oh yeah, but it's regardless of the fact, I think if they might get an excuse me, ball slips out of a hand, and it's not going to be like they drive down the field. So yeah, so that's really all I got, man. I still appreciate what you're doing. Love to the family, especially to the ones that are here on a Wednesday night. Make sure y'all hit that like button.
Right.
And probably the best way these cats can support you and your initiative is just tell somebody. Tell somebody about Coach Coop.
Word
Don't
of
cost
mouth
you a dime.
is huge. Big time.
It is.
Jordan,
all right, Coop.
I appreciate you, man.
Look.
I got you locked in. 72-10. Miami
Yes,
Hurricanes
sir. Yes,
victory.
sir. All right, man. Well, look, you take care of yourself and get better, and we'll see you later, man.
Sounds good. See you tomorrow.
All right, dude. Bye-bye.
All right, peace out, man. Yeah, man. Like we were saying, still very excited for tomorrow. Again, huge opportunity for the young guys. And you guys are right. Someone saying, what did they say? How long are you running the ones and exposing them to the injury to go past 50? At that point, I think we would have 2s and 3s in. I don't think it would be the ones in there at that point. I don't know how much of a lead we would have to get for them to take the ones out. I'm not 100% sure. I don't really know what this coaching staff's mindset is on that yet. If we put up 250 on the ground with the bad Miami, we may hit over 300 running, 300 passing. Yeah, we put up, I think, 305 on the ground last year, Nick Polly, or something close to that. I remember making a joke about 305, so I think it was 305 yards rushing. We're Gucci. We are good. Let's get the phone line open back up. We'll get some more people in here. Again, if you're just tuning in, guys, typically I pin comments. When someone says something interesting or somebody shows some extra love and support, I usually put it up here. It is broken tonight. Just a heads up. I can't fix it. It's just straight up not working. So, Trompa Kid spreading the word about Coop's channel to UM marching band members. That's huge. Did you let Trompa Kid know that everyone here in this community says that Trompa Kid is the reason we're undefeated? Because once Trompa Kid joined the band, we haven't lost. I hope you let Trompa Kid know that. Let's get the phone line open back up, y'all. 865-229-4131. Saw some people asking how they can call in. Left side of your screen. Give me a call. Predict the correct score. Win $200. Win $200. Well, well, well. Are you buying that new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC, Steve?
I'm not too sure, man. I haven't really touched it since we talked about it all those months ago.
Same here. Same here. I just knew I could talk Pokemans with you for a second, but I won't stay on it too long or everyone will leave.
You excited for the La Monroe game, man? I'm excited.
Yeah, you know.
That's pretty hurtful. You didn't think I was really a Texas A&M fan.
Do what?
You didn't think I was really a Texas A&M fan.
Yeah. You know. I love that in your where I put you in the intro, it's when you had that name.
Yeah,
it was like
420.
Yeah, 420 Lover XXX or something like that. That's funny.
You took so long to add me to that call. I was like getting so upset because I didn't want to spoil it that it was me, but like I know you wanted to keep the trolls off, you know.
Yeah.
So I was trying not to spoil it, but yeah, every time I see that, I just like cackle a little.
Yeah, that's funny. I thought it was quite fitting to put it in there. Real quick, I keep seeing people ask me about the polo that I'm wearing. DM me on Twitter and I can send you a link because I'll have to look. I don't remember exactly where I bought it, so I'm gonna have to look off stream, but I'll track it down and then I'll send you the link. So just DM me on Twitter. If I don't answer you, just at me or something to get my attention, and I'll let you know where I got it. So Steve, I feel silly even asking people how are you feeling about tomorrow.
I'm feeling good, man, but I'm not gonna lie, I might be a little tired. I got a flag football for the base.
Ooh.
And then go do that at like 5 o'clock. We got a scrimmage, and then game's at 7:30, right?
Yep. 7:30 kickoff.
Yeah, so hopefully my old behind isn't all tired and capped from running routes the whole day. But yeah, dude, I'm excited for it. I mean, Bethune Cookman, what's that other one? The Rattlers.
Oh yeah, Florida A&M. Yeah.
Yeah, like all these dudes, all these like teams and and crap that like come in here, like, dude, they try to give it their all versus us. Sometimes they play a little dirty, sometimes they don't. But like, you know, what happened in Middle Tennessee last year? Like, you don't want to take any chances against these cats. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's always so interesting because it's usually a tough game to get people like really into, and then on top of it, you put it on a Thursday, and it's like, come on, like help me out a little bit here.
I mean, at least the Dolphins aren't playing on Thursday, so there won't be any like you know too many fans.
Yeah, that'd be a double whammy for sure. So all right, Steve, I'm gonna kick it over to the score prediction cam. Again, there's just guys. It's not me cutting anyone short on the phone. There's just not a ton to talk about. I can't sit here and spotlight, you know, this player or that player for Bethune. No shade. It's just facts. It's just the reality of it.
Before we get into that, is Colby Young injured or something? Is he like nursing an injury or something?
I know that he had kind of tweaked or messed up I think it was his ankle, maybe. But
was that like in a game or was that like a preseason thing?
No, I believe that was week 1. Correct. Anybody in the chat can correct me if I'm wrong. But I think that he just, when I'm saying he tweaked it, it's because I don't know the extent of exactly what he's dealing with. I'm just being honest. But I know he was kind of a little gimpy with it, but he wanted to keep playing. I know some people saw against A&M, he actually came out for a little bit. And then he wanted to go right back in anyways. So he's playing through it.
Superstar.
It'll be another one of those scenarios. That's where, for me in this game, if somebody's nursing an injury, don't play them. I mean, guys are trying to rack up some stats and stuff. And trust me, I get it. That, you know, these guys want to play ball. They want to go out there and have fun. This is a chance to show out. But if you're nursing any kind of injury, I think you have to sit them this week. You've got to.
Yeah, I mean, even TBD with the rumored finger and stuff. We'll see how like far he goes in this game.
Yeah,
but,
it's not worth it.
One little tiny note. One little tiny note, Coop. One little tiny note before we get into that score prediction, because I'm trying to go to bed. Got work in the morning. I noticed that at least these past 2 games, not a lot of missed tackles here and there. And I noticed our tackling has been a lot stronger this season, and I want to see that going forward.
It has been. I think if you went back and just put 2 games on at the same time, any random game from last year and one of the games so far from this year, it would look like 2 different teams tackling.
Yeah,
it really would.
I feel like our O-line is very good with pass blocking, but they're not quite cooking yet on the run blocking, so I want to see that improve as well.
Yeah.
So hopefully this is the right game to get that cooking. But anyway, with the score prediction, I'm outside because I don't want the echo. You got the camera set?
I am set and ready. Mario Cristobal is judging you big time, just so you know.
I got 48-6, and I think the 6 comes from, like, you know, field goals, little mistakes here and there.
Okay. 48-6 for
Miami.
Okay, we need clarification here for the stream, right? I mean, you know, I know you know how people are, Steve.
I'm not
Come
that
on
big
now.
of a troll. You need to calm down, Coop. I'm not that big of a troll. I know my place. I know the line.
So I got you down 48-6. You've been cha-chinged in, so it is official.
All right, Coop. Thanks for having me, man. Have a good night, and I hope you feel better.
Steve, I appreciate you, man, and don't tweak anything tomorrow in the flag football, all right?
I'm 30, man. I'm kind of old. I don't know.
When you get as old as me, anyways. Have a good night, man.
Have a good one, man.
All right, see you. My man Steve. 305 SC Hurricane. I'm jacked about every game. Canes, 72-9. That's how I am, bro. That's how I am. Every single game, I'm hyped, I'm pumped, I'm excited. We're playing football tomorrow, y'all. I know it's a weekday. We're playing football tomorrow. I'm excited. I really want to see what Miami's defense does against a team that can run the ball really well. I think that's something that we're going to want to see because our biggest opponent so far has been the Aggies, and they've not been that great at running the football so far this season. So it would be very interesting when we go up against a squad that can run the ball really well. Yep, Florida State runs the ball well. Yep, which that's going to be, way down in November, but still, it's going to be interesting. Yep. I really want to see us tested in the run game. So, Crip, I did see that you got a new phone number. And Crip, my man, let me give you a shout-out for re-upping that Canes fan membership, Crip. I saw you do that before the stream even started. Appreciate that, Crip. Thank you for the support, bro. I'll be looking out for your number here. We're going to get the phone line open back up. Guys, I know it's Bethune, but the $200 score prediction contest is still active. It's still active, y'all. Give me a call. Oh, we just lost 2 people. 2 people got in, and then now they're gone. Stealth Striker, what's up?
What's up, man?
Just chilling. Trying to stay hydrated, prepare for tomorrow. What about you?
Chilling too.
Chilling, all right. So, again, this is such a... Awkward is not the right word. Awkward's not it, but for lack of better words, awkward because I don't really know what to ask people when they pop in because there's just not a ton to talk about with this game, right?
Yeah.
It's more so just discussing how much we think Miami is going to win by, more or less.
Yeah,
and it's not throwing shade at any opponent, but again, we're fans. I know that the coaching staff is preparing the team. I know that the players are practicing hard. Mario even said, I think it was yesterday, that the players were asking the coaches to push them harder. The mindset, the mentality, the culture, everything is starting to shift. We're seeing a little bit of a change here. But when it comes to an opponent, like Bethune Cookman, I can't really sit here and talk them up,
Yeah, I feel you. I honestly know nothing about them other than the whole Ed Reed situation, and yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, like we were talking about, it would be interesting if he would have been the head coach there. I don't think it would have really increased their chances much of winning, but it would have been interesting.
Yeah.
So, Stealth Striker, what I might do is we might even be able to do a lightning round kind of early with people. Unless people jump in and they have something, real specific they want to jump on and start discussing. We'll kick it to the score prediction cam. And that way we get people, more people an opportunity to win this $200.
Okay. So what I'm thinking is 55-13, Miami.
55-13?
Yep.
13. Miami Hurricanes dub. Now, when does that, we got you locked in here officially. When does that 13 come in? Is that a mistake early by Miami? Is that garbage time with 2s and 3s?
I'm thinking maybe like early touchdown for them and then some late fourth quarter field goals with our backups in.
Okay. I could see that because, again, even though we're talking about an inferior opponent here, there's always somebody out there that could potentially make a play or maybe a miscommunication, some busted coverage or something like that. Anything can happen, right?
Yeah.
All right, Stealth Striker, I got you locked in officially, 55-13. Miami Hurricanes dub. Anything you want to add? I don't want you to think that I'm trying to rush you off the phone.
Nah, you're good. I got nothing.
That's me too, man. I'm sitting here and I'm like, I got nothing. I don't know what else to say. So I got you locked in, man. I appreciate you, and hopefully we'll see you hanging out tomorrow.
Yep, I'll be here.
All right, have a good night.
You too.
All right, bye-bye. So I saw some people asking what happened to Ed Reed. So Ed Reed was going to be the new head coach over at Bethune Cookman. He kind of called out, how would you guys word it? Ed Reed kind of called out the way that they do things. It was not received very well by the people at the top who decide how they do things. And they decided to part ways before it even became a thing, really. Yeah. So it was a situation where there was some hate towards Ed Reed, but then there were a lot of people who sided with him, and they said, thank you for bringing this to the light, you know? He doxed them, yeah. Something about snakes in the grass. He went there and said, screw this, y'all getting exposed. Yeah, he was very vocal about it. You guys know how Ed Reed is. He don't put up with stuff, and he's not afraid to speak his mind, and he spoke his mind about it. Yep. So that'll give you a little bit of an update, Christopher. What else do we have here? A&M should win 9 or 10 games. I mean, they could. They could. SEC was so disappointing the last 2 weeks. It's been the ACC takeover, man. Definitely has. We got a lot of Florida State fans hanging out in here. You guys got who? Boston College tomorrow at noon? Oh, y'all better put up 50+ on BC. Come on now. Boston College ain't no good this year. All right. No, you play them Saturday. I said tomorrow. Saturday. I don't know what day it is, y'all. I've slept for 2 days. I don't even know what. All right. Let's get the phone line open back up. I appreciate the love y'all are showing the stream tonight, even on a Wednesday night. We'll probably wrap it up around 11 tonight. This will be a shorter one because it's Wednesday. I know some people got to go to bed. I get it. Hey, have a good night, Steve. Don't work too hard tomorrow, bro. Yo, yo, yo. Who we got on the line tonight?
What's up, Coop? This is Matt Skipper.
Matt. All right. Let me get you. I don't have your phone number saved, so let me go ahead and add that right quick.
If it's better for you, if it's better, just Skipper would be.
Is that what your YouTube name is? YouTube username?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Skipper. All right, you said Matt Skipper, correct?
Yeah, that's
cool,
what I said.
Cool. So, Matt, now, I didn't have your number saved in here yet. Is this your first time calling?
This is my first time calling.
Sweet, let's go. Let's clap it up for Matt, y'all. We love first-time callers. Let's go. All right. So with that being said, we just need to verify something here with you right quick. Who is your favorite college football team?
It is a mix of the Miami Hurricanes and the UCF Knights.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. Now I
bet. I choose UCF because I actually am a student at UCF right now.
Okay. I was going to say, I bet you get some flack for that, don't you?
I do a good bit, but you know, I might be a student of UCF, but my heart's always orange and green, man.
I got you. And the thing is, some people don't realize it's an interesting argument when people say, why didn't you go to Miami? You're a Miami fan. Well, they might not have a program there that you want to get a degree in. There can be lots of reasons. Location, maybe money, maybe you know what I mean? There are lots of reasons that people don't go or can't go to Miami. So there's nothing wrong with that. I get it.
Oh, no doubt.
But Miami's number one, right?
Miami's always going to be number one.
Okay. We just had to establish that right quick. Okay. So, Matt, as I'm sure you've probably already heard, we were struggling to find things to talk about this game specifically because there's no Wildcat fans in the stream. There's not really a, hey, this might be close, you know. So I'm going to kick it over to the score prediction, Cam.
There was one thing I did want to discuss with you.
Let's chop it up.
So I've been born and raised a Miami Hurricane, but I was born in 2001. So I never got to see the Canes dominating college football. Never really got to see, the glory days because I was just an infant when they had their second renaissance, and I mean, this entire, this season, even with the win at Texas A&M, which was fantastic. It's great to see. I'm still hard to get behind them because it's just, every year you hear so much promise, and last year was huge with all these awarded coaches over and coordinators, and just it's like almost every year you try to get that hope and it's just shot down. Now it's like
that was just honestly, it's mind blowing how much of a miss those hires were last year. And I don't even think it was necessarily now with Gaddis. Maybe Gaddis just sucks. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Gaddis blows.
Michigan was a fluke.
A lot of that also came down to the chemistry between the coaches. I heard a lot of people telling me that it didn't work, you know, and you can even have some guys in there that could possibly be better than what they were, but the chemistry with the other coaches just wasn't there, and so many people were butting heads. It was a recipe for just complete disaster. Nothing really worked with that coaching staff. But what's tough for me is thinking about you sound older than that on the phone. Has anybody ever told you that?
I've heard that a few times from some family members. They thought
like if I had to guess, how old are you?
I'm 21.
Dang. Man, I feel old. I'm 33. I was born in 89. Wow.
I'm fine.
Wow.
Man. Hey, at least you got to see Miami get to dominate.
Yeah, and see that's what I actually, you know, I'm glad you brought this up. That is very interesting because you've, for the most part, only seen difficult times.
Yeah. I mean, the only time I ever had hope for a Miami Hurricanes team outside of 2017 was 2013 when I thought Al Golden was the greatest thing.
That orange tie, man, it had many of us deceived. The car salesman, the used car salesman. Wow, so yeah, that's interesting because I have people tell me all the time, Coop, you didn't know Miami in the 80s. You know, and I was just, I wasn't even born yet, so of course I didn't. That's interesting. This is like a totally different perspective. Huh.
Yeah, I mean, like the only time I ever got to see like on the TV screens Miami dominating was if I was playing them in NCAA. I mean, honestly, the first time I like remember seeing college football games, I mean, there were probably a couple that I watched in a cradle with my dad, but I mean, outside of that, like the first bowl game I went to was the 2013 Russell Athletic Bowl where Miami got ass whooped by Louisville.
Yeah.
And then I to see their actual bowl win against West Virginia in Orlando as well. So, I mean, it's just like I've got to see those good flashes, but I've never got to see, you know.
What? How did 2017 feel? Did you think that was it? Like the Notre Dame beat down, the 11-0 going into Pitt?
Dude, I went to that Virginia game the week after Notre Dame, and
Yeah.
ESPN hyped it all up that the U was back and everything, and like as a high school kid who like got always chewed out for being a Miami Hurricanes fan when I live in Florida Gator, Florida Seminole country, you know, I always took a lot of the heat, and I was like, look, this is our year, and then everything went downhill. And then 2018 happened. And it's like I've never got to see a really formed Miami team. So, like, for Cristobal, I want to see it happen. But if I see a conference championship in hand or a New Year's Six bowl win in hand, then you can count me in.
Yeah, man. And I really, I've been on here saying that obviously Cristobal has made some mistakes, and he will openly admit that as well. Again, complete disaster with most of the hires in his first season, but he addressed it. He brought in some guys that also had people questioning him even more because they're like, hey, where's the 15, 20-year resume coaching at the Power 5 level? But I think it was huge, and I know it's easy to say this now so far into the season, but I think it was huge to bring in guys that actually have a little more to prove, that might be a little more hungry, that aren't as afraid to take chances, maybe run things that are a little more modern than what we're used to seeing here over the last couple years. So Mario definitely has the right mindset, you know, with him trying to instill that culture from back when he played here. I truly don't think that anyone cares more about this program than him. Obviously, he wants to win. He doesn't want everyone talks about Mario Cristobal and when he played here. If he comes here and is never successful, they're never going to remember anything else other than him never being successful when he came and coached here. He don't want to go out like that. This thing means a lot to him. So I do have a lot of hope here. I think what a lot of people are looking at now, and this is getting way ahead of ourselves because we've not even played the third game of the season yet. But a lot of people are thinking about like 2025-ish maybe. Not saying national championship, not predicting anything. But, once he's got like 3 or 4 recruiting classes under his belt, we retain our OC and DC because they're not going anywhere. They better not. And then maybe we're really like pushing,
Give these guys what they need.
Yeah. Let's get some consistency, man, and let's keep some guys here. I don't want to go, a quarterback having a new OC every other year or every year like we've been doing, because that's tough.
I mean, the coaching carousel that Miami's just never been able to have a set coach, set coordinators that will be there. They will be there.
Imagine every year. Picture you're the quarterback. And every year a new guy comes in and he's like, okay, let me see you drop back and throw a pass. You do it, and he's like, everything you're doing is wrong. Let's start over. And that happens like every year. That's an extreme example. I'm sure that doesn't quite happen. But you guys know what I mean. We saw the regression with TVD. And regression's probably not fair. That's probably not a fair statement. But I think Ponce really screwed him up. I think that, with Gaddis's offense, his play calling was just so bad. Anyways, I'm getting way off topic here.
You're good.
That's just wild, man. I can't wrap my head around thinking about, because when I picture myself, I think of myself as young, even though I make old jokes. And then you call in and show me up, born in 2001. Dang. Okay. We gotta. One thing. This is the last thing I'll say. We'll flip it over to score prediction cam. I was having almost like an early midlife crisis the other day, and I was thinking, I was like, okay, I'm 33. I was like, the last time Miami won a national championship was over 20 years ago. And I was like, if it takes another 20 years from today, I'm like in my mid-50s. That happen. Like, it's got to be sooner than that.
Yeah, I've got some family that's up in Georgia that are big old Bulldog fans.
Oh.
And I mean, we always bullied them during the 40-year, 50-year drought that they had, not winning a natty, and like, I know they would probably be thinking like, God damn it, they need to win as soon as possible. We need to do this before we die.
Jordan is in here saying, "Welcome to my world." Jordan, we're running out of time. I'm getting old. It's getting harder and harder to get out of bed. I want to party. I want to be out there. If Miami let me ask this. This is a good question. If the Miami Hurricanes go to a national championship, are you guys going to try to go to the game? Because I know the prices are probably outrageous to go to a national championship. I will do whatever I need to do. I'll sell all my Pokemon cards. I'm serious. I will have
only if UCF can get to the national championship and I get some student discount, then I'll probably go. But outside of that, nope.
I have to make it happen, because that could literally, think about this, that could literally be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Because out of all the teams in college football, only one team is going to win it. So percentage-wise, if you just want to do the math, it's a very slim chance. Like, really, it is.
But would you rather see your team win the national championship on TV, or would you rather go to the game and see them lose?
Oh, it'd have to be them win. Whatever it takes for them to win, period. That would be a heartbreaker to go and them lose. Now, whatever makes them win, that's what needs to happen. Matt, I'm going to kick it over to the score prediction cam. You brought up an interesting topic that sparked some fun conversations. I got you on the official score prediction cam. As you already know, I'm going to flash the camera here. $200 on the line, Matt. 200 buckaroos. What would you do with the money if you won?
Oh, man,
Not beer and cigarettes, right?
Probably pay off some of my books, but
okay.
Nah, probably. I don't know.
That's fine.
If I win it, I'll let you know what I do with it.
Okay, cool. You don't have to know. I've Florida State fan without any hesitation said beer and cigarettes. So I just wanted to ask.
Look, I just turned. Might be what it's geared towards.
So Matt, I got you on the score prediction cam. What are those magic numbers?
All right, we're gonna do the Miami Hurricanes with 66 points.
Okay.
The Bethune Cookman Wildcats 3 points.
Ooh, okay. Hold them to just a field goal. We're gonna lock you in here right quick. We've made it official. 66-3, Miami Hurricanes victory. Matt, I appreciate you calling in tonight. Wish you wouldn't have made me feel old, but I just am, so that's just the reality of the situation. And hopefully we can win another national championship, and you can be there to celebrate and enjoy it.
Thank you. I appreciate you answering the call, and hey, Miami Hurricane, it's great to be one.
All right. You have a good night, Matt.
All right, you as well, Coop.
All right, peace out. Man, born in 2001? Born in the 2000s? Dang, I was born in 1989, the 1900s. I did not realize that was going to sound old. I was born in the 1900s. I was born before there was internet. I was born before there were cell phones. Holy smokes. Your oldest son is born in 2001? I just can't believe, like, I was almost a teenager when pagers were popular. Do you guys, people here don't even know what pagers are here. Half of you don't even know what a pager is, I bet. Let me find one. Me and Jordan know what these are. Here, let me show you. Let me find, where was the, like the translucent one? Half of you guys don't even know what a pager is. Do you? Oh, these bad boys right here. There's a Motorola one. There it is. Right here. This is what was popular when I was growing up. Right here. The old pager. If you had one of these and it had like a clip and you would like clip it on your pants or on your belt, oh, you were big time. You were big time if you have one of those. Tamagotchi, yeah. Oh, man, the beeper, yep. Rotary phone. All right, now you're showing a little bit of age there, Jordan. I never had a rotary phone, I don't think. Let's get the phone line open back up. Not going to lie, my stomach is starting to hurt a bit, but the show must go on. We're going to push a little bit and see if we can take a few more phone calls here. John O'Mara. What's up, man?
What's up, Bubba?
Just chilling. Trying to stay hydrated, get ready for tomorrow.
For sure.
So what'd you think about that last caller, born in 2001?
Made me feel extremely old.
Yeah, I have to say that I make jokes about my age all the time. That is the first time probably in the last 5 years or so that I've actually felt old, like for real.
I know. I mean, I felt ancient after that. I remember when Howard Schnellenberger was first hired for Miami.
Oh, time's going too fast, John. Way too fast.
Sure.
And like I said, we're running out of time for the Miami Hurricanes to win another national championship because I'm not wanting one. I'm greedy. I want 2, 3, 4, 5 before I'm out of here. You know?
I think the coaches are on the right path.
I think
really do.
so.
I think I just like you. I was so happy to hear an offensive coordinator finally say, "Keep, you cut them at the throat. You just keep your foot right on them. You don't ever let off."
Yep. You know
Jimmy
me.
Johnson mentality.
You've heard me screaming in my streams. Please keep throwing the ball. Go vertical. Run it up. Foot on the gas. Like, that's what I've been craving for so long.
Why should we stop ourselves? They should have to stop us.
Exactly. It's
First string, second string, third string. Just tell them go lights out.
It's third and goal from the 1 yard line with 10 seconds left in the game. The clock is stopped. We're not kneeing it. We're taking the touchdown.
No victory formation. What's a victory formation? Take it out of the playbook.
I agree. So we're on the same page. That's good.
Mm-hmm. For a fact. My only concern with this game is I just want to see how these kids come out against an opponent that they know that they have better talent than.
Right.
That they're just that confident on. Because last year, they didn't play up to anybody. And this year, I just don't want to come in there kind of flat. I'd like to see them come out with that same, like you said, killer mentality. Go out there and just punch them in the throat and keep going.
Yeah, and I can't remember who mentioned that, but one of the earlier callers mentioned when they were talking about, hangover from a big game. Instead of it being kind of hyped up, we're like, oh, we won the big game. Like, Bethune, then Temple, then we get to rest. We got a bye week. Like, we'll take care of business. No, we really want to pay attention to body language by the players, both the ones that are playing and the guys on the sideline. It should look the same as the big time game. It should.
Exactly. I mean, I liked Mario's when they questioned, are you going to be playing the second, third string against a lesser opponent? He wouldn't even dignify that with an answer. He'd go, that's not how we look at our opponents.
Yep.
And that's disrespectful.
Oh, that was a Susan special, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. And he chewed her out for it.
Yeah, his face. If you guys missed that interview that John's talking about, I watched it and I was like, I could not wait to see what he was going to say, because the look on his face, you just knew. You knew as soon as she started asking it.
Oh, he was mad. I
Yeah.
was just vehemently mad. I was like, damn. I'll never answer a disrespectful question like that. I was like, get him, Mario.
Oh, man. He doesn't put up with stuff, and that's what we've needed. It really is. I like the way that he keeps a lot of stuff, behind closed doors.
Like last year when we had to start filtering out players and the parents were complaining about their kids not getting playtime. He says, well, have your mama come pick you up. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
He's not putting up with it. And that's the kind of coach you need. Jimmy Johnson would never put up with it. None of the real greats would have put up with any of this prima donna stuff.
And you hear a lot of the recruits and stuff when Mario has visited them talk about how he's brutally honest about everything, how he doesn't sugarcoat stuff.
No, and that's how your coach should be with you. I mean, hey, reasonable expectations. This is what I see. This is what I expect. But nobody's better than the whole team. Not one player is he going to look at and say, oh, well, without this guy, we can't win.
Yep.
No. That's not how he looks at it. It's a team effort. And they all got to play as a unit.
Bingo.
That's why the 2001 and all those 2000 teams that Butch Davis built were great, because they hung out together. They would go out, on the week during the nights and the weekends, and they all go do things together. They acted as a family, as a gelled unit, and that's what you got to get back to.
And you want to know that this is kind of random that I'm talking about this, but as we're talking about kind of gelling as a unit and stuff, and we know how important that is for the offensive line. Do you want to know who's really extra hype on this team right now? And it was kind of out of left field and surprised me.
Who's that?
Brett Romberg.
Oh, he was great.
He is very hype on this team. He was tweeting some stuff out. This has been a couple days ago when he was putting some stuff out, and I commented on one of his things, and he commented back. And we talked at the lunch last year for the Florida State game, so I've got his info. He's got mine, And we were messaging back and forth a little, and he's so hype. He's so hype on this O-line and this team that Miami has right now. So, I mean, hearing him say that and some of the things he was saying last year was kind of night and day with some of the things he was saying.
Yeah, and that's nice to see. I remember a couple of stories, where they would talk about when he was playing, Dorsey was such a student of the game, I guess is the way to face it. They would actually have to kidnap him to get him to go out because he would sit in the dorms and sit there and sit a game film all the time because he was just that style player. But they wanted him to go out so he could gel with them as,
right,
as a person, not just as a football player.
No, and I appreciate and can respect the dedication because you got one shot at this thing. To make a name for yourself, to be remembered as one of the great ones, to possibly play in the NFL. And by one shot, I mean, you might have X amount of years to do it, but one opportunity, one shot here to make this thing happen.
And and everybody doesn't remember that Dorsey didn't have the strongest arm, but he always put the ball where it was supposed to be. He gelled with his receivers. He always knew that those guys and him had an idea of, if the play falls apart, this is where I expect you to be. And he just trusted.
If we could get that, and again, everybody brings their own skill set, but if we could get that same chemistry that TVD has with Restrepo for all the receivers, that would be wild.
He seemed to be getting it with Jacoby.
Yeah.
In the game.
I agree.
He seemed to be gelling in with him. And, I mean, that's why, on some of those, necessary downs, he was throwing to him. He wasn't hitting Restrepo.
Man, and that pass to Horton, beautiful.
Couldn't ask him to throw any better if he walked over there and put it down.
Love it, love it, love it, man. John, what I'm going to do, I'm going to kick it over to the score prediction cam here. That way we can make it official. Pen and paper in hand. Mario staring you down. I'm ready when you are.
I'm going to take probably not the most chosen one, but I'm going to go like 65-13 Miami.
65-13. I mean, we've seen, let's just be honest, John. I've seen people predict wild scores, and I'm not saying that's what this is. This is kind of in line with a lot of others, but people predict wild, crazy scores, and then people laugh at them, and then we see the final scores to some of these games, and it's like, oh, that wasn't so crazy.
The only reason I say that Bethune will get 13 is I think later in the game when you're playing those third string, these are all freshman players. These are not, the depth chart isn't deep with, juniors and seniors here. You're going to be playing a lot of freshmen and young players. They will make mistakes.
Yep. But
they need games like this to work on not making those mistakes and have some game film of their own to look at and go, oh, that's what I did wrong.
Yep, exactly.
So a team like Bethune is going to play their players through the whole game. It's not like they're going to take their first string out when they're getting thumped. They're going to keep them in there as long as they can. Try not to get thumped as bad as possible. And they'll take advantage of that, of the youth.
Yep. So, John,
it's not like before of 01 when you take out an Ed Reed, you're bringing in a Sean Taylor.
Right. It's a little different, right?
Yeah, a little different.
A little bit, just a little bit. John, I'll lock you in here. There we go. Got you locked in. Officially official. John with the 65-13 Miami Hurricanes dub. Appreciate you calling in tonight, John.
All right, bud. I appreciate
hopefully
it.
We'll see you tomorrow for the game.
Not a problem. And if I win it, take it, roll it for another week or do something with it. I don't want it.
Okay. All right. Hey, we clap it up for those. John.
There you go.
I appreciate you, man. That will be the plan. So,
all right, bud. Take it easy.
You too. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, man. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. John O'Mara, another good caller. We appreciate that. Rolling over the prize money. Guys, $200 on the line. If you're shy, don't worry. I'll break the ice. Just give me a call. 865-229-4131. We're all family around here. Predict the score, get it right, you win $200 buckaroos. All right? I'll PayPal you, Cash App you. fly out to your house and hand deliver you the money. All of those are true except for the very last one. I need to catch up with some Canes fan members that re-upped about 20 minutes ago. I hope that you guys are still in the stream. Jay Gooden, 21 months, my man, Jay Gooden. Hey, yo, Coop, what's good? Hey, Gooden, I'm just trying to stay hydrated, man. I've been sick for the last 2 days, but I'm hoping that it's just a little 24 to 48 hour stomach bug. That's, because, this stream's like 2 hours. And we're managing. But tomorrow's stream's going to be like 4. So hopefully we'll be healed up by then. Appreciate the love, Jay Gooden. 21 months. Yep, 21 months. And I would pin you up, but pinning up comments is broken because my computer decides to take a break on Wednesdays, apparently. Appreciate the love, bro. Canes football talk. 13 months in a row. Coop. We will be undefeated for the Clemson game. Imagine. Canes football talk. I said I was going to the Clemson game in the offseason, expecting that it would probably be a game where we walk into that and we say, well, we're here to have fun at the tailgate at least. And what if it turns into us being undefeated? And that game could be something. That game could be something. If that bug is the same one that came through this area a few weeks ago, you're on the tail end of it. I don't know if Taco Bell is in your future after the game, however. Yeah, I'm going to come clean with you guys. I've not had Taco Bell in a week. I know that's very uncharacteristic of me, but I've not had Taco Bell in a week. I wish it was the Taco Bell. I'm hoping it's 24 to 48 hours. Yeah, no Taco Bell is probably what messed it up, Workforce. That's actually probably what really messed it up. Let me catch up on the chat a little bit here. We might lose Chris Johnson, depends on how entitled he is. That running back room is going to be interesting, Crayon Rider. I had so many people come at my neck for that first walking and venting, and I was just asking a question. How do you keep 6 good running backs happy? And everyone said just keep feeding them the ball. But it can be tough, man, because a lot of those guys, we got to see what Chris Johnson is made of. When Trevante Citizen is healed up, we'll see what he's got. But I'm not being negative. I'm just saying I feel like all those guys could make an argument for the starting running back position potentially. So it's a lot of good. It's a good problem to have. It's a good problem to have. Yep, Hurricane Patriot. I see you talking about that too. So we'll get the phone line open back up. We probably won't go too much longer tonight, guys. Probably won't go too much longer tonight just because I'm starting to feel pretty rough. I'm not going to lie. But I'm trying to push as much as I can here because I enjoy hanging out with the fam, and I like the conversations. We might do lightning round, however. Christopher Ortega, appreciate you for hanging out, my friend. 52-7 Bethune from Gooden. Okay. Got to take my kid to school tomorrow night, Canes fam. Hopefully you get to watch the game tomorrow, right, Christopher? Don't push. Yeah, I'm doing the opposite. I'm clinching. Instead of pushing, I'm clinching. We're going to be okay. I think. Let's get the phone line open back up. We'll take a few more in the lightning round here, guys. Give me a call. 865-229-4131. You better call quick. Get them in here before I have to run. Literally. Yo, what's going on? Who we got tonight?
What's up, Coop? MDC.
MDC. Okay, so I would have a number from you that is probably no longer in service, correct? That's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Okay. Let's you guys remember MDC, right? I want to do a little check for the OGs. You guys remember MDC, right? I'm going to wait. I'm going to test them. Y'all don't know MDC? Wow. I'm in shock. Where the OGs at?
It's all good, Coop.
What are you into tonight, bro?
I I'm pretty good about the game tomorrow. I wish I could go, but I have a class Friday morning, so can't do that. But
see, that's another reason I hate it, man. That so many people. It's Thursday. What more do I need to say? People got to get the game will be over with at what, like midnight? Not everybody can take off Friday and have a 3-day weekend. People got stuff they got to do. Like, it's just tough, man. It is what it is, but man.
Yeah, but should be an easy game. What we beat them 70-13 last year.
Yep, 70-13. Put up 305 on the ground. I don't remember what the passing yards were, but it was Josh Gaddis, so it probably wasn't that spectacular. But we did beat them by a lot.
Yeah, I guess one thing I'd look forward to is hopefully seeing Tyler Harrell. I'm really looking forward to seeing him get push up the past 2 games. So hopefully something out of him. That'd be nice.
Yeah, there's so many playmakers at that wide receiver position because we talk about Harrell being one of the fastest receivers on the field, maybe between him and like Brashard possibly. You could maybe toss some other guys in there. But again, so many of those guys are fighting for playing time. It's a good problem to have, just like when we talked about the running back room.
Right. Yeah, so I would say besides that, just I think hopefully defense performs well. I don't think we should have a problem with that. But I think the only problem they could present is their speed, but we should be all good with that.
Yeah, I definitely want to see multiple sacks this game. If we're not racking up some sacks with that D-line against Bethune, come on now, you know?
Right. I'd say at least like 4 or 5 is the benchmark against Bethune.
That's fair, I think. Yeah, Nick Polly said 284 passing. Yeah, so we kind of went ground and pound a little bit last year, which we could see some of. We could see some of this week too against Bethune.
Right.
So MDC, I'm going to kick you over to the score prediction cam.
Let's do it.
I got pen and paper in hand. I'm ready when you are.
All right, my score prediction: 7 touchdowns, 2 field goals. 55 to, let's go 6.
6. Okay, now that's interesting. Let's lock you in here right quick.
I think Bethune gets 2 field.
Most people are in agreement here with the average for Bethune. Like, I'm just going to go down the list and read you what the Bethune Cookman score was for the predictions so far. 6, 3, 10, 10, 6, 13, 3, 13, 6.
Yeah, they have a decent kicker from what I remember from last year. I was at the game then, but I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they'll get lucky in the 4th quarter. Maybe they'll score a touchdown.
Again, it's possible. All it takes is one busted coverage, somebody slipping and falling. I mean, anything could happen to give them, a gimme free touchdown or something. It could happen.
Exactly. Yeah, hopefully. It should be an easy game, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I don't think, again, we talk about the mindset being right, for the team and stuff. But even if you factor in hangover, short week, all that stuff, if we don't beat this team by 3, 4, or more touchdowns, then a lot of people would be scratching their head for sure.
For sure. Definitely. All right, Coop. So, I'll let you get your next call.
MDC, got you locked in. I appreciate you calling in, bro.
All right. Have a good night, Coop.
You too. Peace out. I saw some people asking, how do you call in? Coop sitting on the trainer potty. I just wheeled one in here and then just mute. Anyway, too much poop talk tonight. The phone number is on the left-hand side of your screen. We're not going to go for much longer, guys. Coop is on the struggle bus. 865-229-4131, but I want to try to give as many people an opportunity as possible. Clemson lost to Duke, so that's a winnable game. North Carolina had a nail-biter with App State 2 years in a row, so that's winnable. The Florida State game, man, that's one that could be rough. What's going to be interesting for FSU, what are their other big games before us? Let's take a peek here. Let's see. Boston College, they better handle business against Boston College. Let's be real here. Clemson will still be one that we want to keep an eye on. I realize we're clowning Clemson. I did the same. But I don't think that Clemson loses 4 or 5 or more games this year. I think that they bounce back a little bit. I'm not saying that they're super good or anything, but I think they'll be all right. Virginia Tech, Syracuse. Oh, that Duke. Oh, they got that Duke game. Okay, Florida State's playing Duke this year. Then Wake Forest, Pitt, Pitt's kind of bad, pretty bad. And then us. Okay. Florida State has an interesting schedule, and then North Alabama, and then wrapping up the regular season with the Gators. Interesting. Okay. Huh. All right, it had been a hot minute since I had looked at that. Just needed a little refresher for myself. Hey, thank you, Workforce Freebie. It just sucks because it was the perfect storm. And by perfect storm, I mean the perfect bad storm for this week. Short week. Coop couldn't even get up off the floor yesterday. And I've been promising content. It's just when you're stuck in the bathroom, what can you do? You know, I'm definitely not filming it from there. So it just kind of happened. Short week. I guess, honestly, phone line's open back up, y'all. I guess, honestly, it's kind of good it fell on a short week. Because it's a short week, it's Bethune. There really wasn't that much to talk about, you know? Like, there wasn't. Well. Well.
Hold on, let me turn down the Bluetooth.
I would know that sneaky little laugh. Let me add that new number in here while I got you pulled up here. I saw you said that you got a new one. So let's pop it in.
Yeah, you can get rid of the old one. I don't have that anymore.
Okay, so what happened? Did you get a new phone or what?
Well, I got sick of paying the bill, so I went with the free phone since I get benefits because I'm disabled and stuff. I went with the government.
Nothing wrong with that. I got you.
Nah.
All right. So I'll save that new number. We'll can the old one here for my man Crip. Crip, what you been into tonight?
I had to upgrade the shocks on my racing truck.
Did the old ones just wear out or what?
No, they came already damaged from the factory.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, so I had to, and then they were out of stock, so I had to wait for them to come back in stock. But it may suck, but it's understandable because it's a limited edition race truck, and so they try to rush them out. So there was a lot of mistakes, and the hobby place, A&M Hobbies, where I bought it from, they replaced everything that was damaged from the factory.
Well, and I'm kind of getting off topic here, Crip, but real quick, you mentioned things being out of stock. If you guys have a Zoomies store, wherever you're at, that's a skate shop. If you look, I know you guys are going to laugh at me. You're like, Coop, this is a football channel. What are you doing? Do me a favor. DM me on Twitter, okay? Santa Cruz has released Pokemon skateboards, and they're in blind bags. You don't know which skateboard you get. They're sold out almost everywhere. They're sold out everywhere where I live. If you listen, please, I'm begging you. I am begging you guys. If you have a skate shop in your town and they have these, buy it, and I will buy it from you, and I will give you money for your time and effort. Okay? This is what it looks like, all right? Just go to the skate shop, see if they have them, and go ahead and buy it, because I will buy it, all right? All right, we got that out of the way.
Pokemon, don't you?
Sorry about that, Crip. I just,
It's okay. I know you're obsessed with your Pokemon.
Yeah, like it's super limited edition. They even got a Charizard one. It's a full pattern. Like it's gold. Come on, Crip. They got them at all skate shops. Come on.
You got a stack of graded cards sitting behind you, so we all know the addiction here.
Do you guys want to see them? I could get each one out and tell you about all of them. Like one by one.
You can do that on Twitch.
Okay, fine. Okay. This is the football stream, I guess. You're right. Fine. All right. Crip, I'm guessing you're pretty confident in this one, like everyone else.
Yes. Yeah, but I noticed Oregon laid a lot of points on some teams, so yeah, and we know who built that team, so
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. So, Crip, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna kick it over here because I'm struggling. I'm just being honest with people. I'm having a bit of a hard time at the end of this.
People are hesitant to say something, and I've been wanting to say something. So let me say something before we do this.
Okay.
All right, we're back. Okay, I'm saying it. I believe it. We're back. Okay, that's just plain and simple. I'm done. I don't want to hear anything else from anyone. I've dealt with a bunch of bull. We're back. That's Texas A&M. We're back. All right? Jimbo Fisher deserved this. I hope he gets fired because of this game. Punk. All right.
Okay. No. Whoa. We can't just shift over to the score prediction after that statement. Hold on a second. Hold on. First off, let's establish something here. I think there is a shot that Jimbo Fisher actually might get fired. That man is firing off excuses left and right. They simulated the clapping with the snap count, and they our guys were slipping all over the field. And I know Texas A&M.
Utter trash.
What's his buyout? His buyout's like $78 million. It's like $78 million.
Yeah. I can't believe they paid that much because of what? Because of Jameis Winston?
No, Crip. They have the money. They will buy him out and fire his butt. They will.
They should.
They will. Where does he go after that?
Look, Al Golden is defensive coordinator for Notre Dame, and we all know where Diaz is. So, they'll find an offensive job somewhere. I believe he's an offensive guy, right?
They might fire him. We're in the business of getting coaches fired this season. Is that what it's about?
Yes. It happened to us for a couple of years.
It did.
Clemson did,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Crip, I wanted to talk about that one for a moment, but as far as that last statement goes, no comment from Coop at this time, okay?
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying it. I'll say it for you.
Yeah, freedom of speech. Okay. You can say whatever you want. Yeah.
All right, I believe in that cardboard cutout behind you.
He's judging you hard right now, by the way.
This is what it takes.
I'm just letting you know.
Like me after my score prediction.
Your helmet.
All right.
Michigan State is probably going to be hiring
Hold on. Wow. I'm literally going to swap back to this screen. Hold on, Crip, because I'm not on the score prediction cam. I have to do this. John said Michigan State is probably going to be hiring. Oh. Boy, there's some drama going down in the college football world right now. Let me tell you. John, we appreciate the five.
He did have that little trouble with Jameis Winston at Florida State that they made go away somehow.
Yeah. Let's just keep all the drama though with all the other football teams. No drama here with Miami. We're all about taking care of business.
Yeah, no.
You know?
Because I'm sick of having dreams of beating up Marvin Shapiro. It's time to move on.
So, Crip, with that being said, man, your confidence appears to be at an all-time high. What's your score prediction in this one?
84-3. It's going to get lit up. It's just going to light it up. Unleash.
Can you repeat it one more time?
84-3.
Okay. I just want to make sure that I got
Miami's, blowing people away, and not by a little.
Okay. Crip.
Yeah.
84-3. Miami Hurricanes victory.
That's
Now,
what I believe.
What was it? Oregon put up 81 on somebody the other day.
That's what I'm saying. We got to put up more than Oregon. This is Miami. We're not Oregon, okay?
Oregon put up 81 on the Portland State Vikings.
Yeah, that's why.
I've never heard of them.
I can't go a score lower than Oregon. What kind of insanity? Nah. Confidence. Believe you can do this.
Okay. I mean, the Miami fans would be ecstatic. Miami fans, 84 points. Everybody's getting some love in that game, right?
They laid a whooping on them last time, so with that kind of team and this team, it should be more.
I mean,
it should be more.
You know, if you watched my preview video, Crip, you probably saw where I was like, if you really wanted to do the math, if things work the way they're supposed to, we would put up about 140 because this offense should be able to do double about what Gaddis did, right?
Because of the team. Yeah, the Gaddis team. The Gaddis team did that. Mr. Broyles Award winner.
140 minimum, Crip. I mean, if we can't rack up double what Gaddis did, this team's washed up.
I know.
Sarcasm, by the way. But should be.
I believe we will light it up, though. I have no doubt in my mind that people are just going to cut loose.
Yeah, that's why for me, this game is extra interesting given Dawson's approach, his philosophy, offensively, to see how he approaches a very inferior opponent like this,
And his plays are beautiful. They're like a work of art. Watching them things on the field,
it's modern. He's not stuck in his ways. He makes adjustments.
I cannot wait till we're like 3 or 4 games into this and we're smooth with everything because we look smooth now. I can't wait.
My man Crip's getting excited.
Yeah, listen, I've already watched that game 3 times. I mean, I'm sick of watching the old games. It's about time I get a nice game from common times that I can watch that's not Notre Dame. I'm sick of watching that game too.
Maybe it's good this game was on a Thursday, so Miami fans didn't have to just keep watching the A&M game over and over again till Saturday. We get some more Miami Hurricanes footage early this week.
That punt return was beautiful.
And that thing opened up, it just parted, and then Restrepo threw that block on the kicker right there.
I get excited every time I see it. I'm like, oh my God. This is what we've been waiting for all this time, all this crap we've been going through.
Yeah, we just need to lock in
2001.
We need to lock in who that punt returner is going to be. Is it going to just be the sure-handed XR7, or are we trying to put someone more explosive back there?
We're going to go with Mr. Explosive
because Jacoby fumbled that. Wasn't it Jacoby the one that was back there? We tried him, and then
number 4 fumbled.
Yeah, so
he muffed.
I don't know.
Brashard he scored actual touchdowns. No matter what he did on that muff, he made up for it in the game. He should have had one more touchdown than what he had.
Mm-hmm.
He dropped that. But you can't get mad at the dude that scored 3 touchdowns.
So what do you guys do? If Brashard can field the kicks on kickoff, I'm sure he can field punts, right? Are you double duty? Are you doing that?
Yeah.
Are you doing the kickoffs and the punts? What are you guys doing?
Did you see that they changed his jersey and they put him right back out there? He has plenty of energy to do. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He went right back out there right after that run, like a warrior.
Yeah.
And you know what got me the most is after the Kitchens injury, they still was fighting.
Yeah.
They still fought to the last second. That's what won me over right there. Those last 2 minutes is what just sealed it for me. I'm like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Because most, even normal teams would probably slack off after that. They'd be like, I don't want that to happen to me.
Look, Crip,
still going.
Crip, we've been praying for moments like these, Crip.
Yes. Toughness. Monsters. Men, not children.
So
Sick of
Crip,
seeing children on the field. I got this tattoo because men get put on the field, not children.
what, you don't want us over there dancing down 3 touchdowns and we're doing the gritty and the what's that
Well,
thing?
if the fans, we can celebrate like however we want, but the players on the field better be men. Men. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying. I do.
I mean, I didn't see many broken tackles like we're used to. I mean, I'm used to it. I was waiting for it to happen, and I see it more on the other teams than I do on the Canes now. I'm like, this is a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, it's a very
I can hardly.
nice change of pace, man. It's nice
Yes,
when
yeah.
good things happen to us and our football team. You know?
And I can't wait to get revenge on Clemson and FSU for what they've been doing to us. And I know Mario's going to do that. I know he's waiting for it.
I hope. I want to
He's a
see.
Kane.
You know what I want to see though, Crip, like real bad. I want to see. I want them to zoom in on that Mario Cristobal and Mac Brown exchange at midfield after that game. No matter what the outcome
Mac
is.
Brown too, yes. No, we got to give it to them.
No matter what happens in that game, Crip, I need all cameras zooming in on Mario and Mac Brown, and I'm just waiting for him to put his hand on Mario. I'm just waiting for it.
Listen, I see us beating those teams out of revenge. Just the revenge alone should drive them. Look what they did. Look what to the Irish under Crip. This team is way tougher than that.
Yeah, and it's
Revenge
wild.
is coming.
Hurricane Patriot brings up our yak yardage was crazy Saturday. I'm pretty sure I saw a stat where someone said the hold up. I'll tell you right now. Let me see what that stat was with the
Do you know
yards
the
after the
stat that
catch.
TVD did that no other Miami quarterback ever did?
What's that?
Scoring all those touchdowns against two ranked opponents?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah, so
that's an omen. That's
plus,
an omen.
After 2 games, Miami's wide receivers are nearly halfway to last year's yak total. In 2 games.
Hey,
man,
listen.
Gaddis broke this team. Remember, Gaddis coached the receivers. Our offensive coordinator coached the receivers too. We are almost halfway to last year's yak total in 2 games.
Listen,
holy
those
smokes!
Days are over with. All right, Gaddis is failing wherever he is. I know he is because he's a failure. I don't know how he won an award. Look at what he did to us. This is a Broyles award-winning offensive coordinator. Get the hell out of here.
It's all right, Crip. I'm going to try to get 1 or 2. We're going to sneak 1 or 2 more in here for a lightning round before I call tonight.
But I've been on here long enough.
I got you locked in, bro.
It's time to share the wealth.
All right.
All right, man.
Sounds good. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.
Oh, I'll be here. I'm always there, Coop. I'm always.
Oh, I know you are. I appreciate it. We'll have some fun, man.
See you tomorrow.
We'll have some fun.
We sure will.
All right. Peace out, bro.
Peace.
Yeah, man, it's just sad. Like it's just sad when I think about that. Like how much it wasn't just him, but Gaddis really did. Like he just destroyed this team. The more I continue to look at the numbers, it's crazy. It's crazy. On What Planet? I appreciate you hanging out tonight, man. Again, if you guys need to head out, no hard feelings. I promise. I know many of you have to work tomorrow. We're creeping up on midnight Eastern time, my time. So it is definitely getting late over here. Definitely getting late. Had y'all doubting TVD? Yeah, I was one of the people. I'll admit it. Yep. Sure did. What's up, Aaron? Look how good Michigan is now without him. Gaddis just, dang, man. Dang. Should we call it? Should we call it for tonight? It's been a pretty good time. I'm happy with the energy that you guys brought in the stream. You guys made it fun. Again, if you're just tuning in, I'm a bit under the weather, and it made tonight kind of difficult to do. But we're here. We made it 2.5 hours. And in the back of my mind, if you guys want me to be real with you, I thought the most I was going to be able to get is about an hour before I was going to have to cut it. But you guys distracted me with all the good times, with the high energy, you know, the talks about the game and this team. You got me hyped up. Yo, you got me feeling good. Coop's going to get off stream and fall asleep in his floor. If you guys knew how many times I've slept in this floor whenever I don't feel good. And yesterday was one of those. It doesn't feel good when you sleep so much that when you get up, you don't know what day it is. Where's the TV dinner emote, Coop? I retired it after the performance last year, but I might have to bring it back. Big Drizzy Dre, what's up, man? Floor naps hit different, though. They do. You wake up and you got the like the indentation from all the carpet fibers on your face, and the side of your face is wet and red where like the drool like leaked out on the side of your mouth. Great UN football family here. It's unlike any other Tropical. Everybody here knows everybody. That's what's so cool about it. That's why I tell people, Tropical, when you see me at games, like, come up, give me a hug, high five me. Like, I know it's through the internet, but I feel like we're family. I hope I made you feel like family when we met at the Florida State game last year. I truly hope I did, because that's really the way that I feel. I promise it is. I don't just say that. This is the realest bodily function stream ever. Poop has been mentioned at least 15 times. Yep, sure has. What happened to the first down? Emote, still trying to figure something out for it, Thomas. Still trying to figure something out for that. Bring it back or make a dime with TVD on it. Now, I got to be a little careful. He did, what is it? He copyrighted that phrase. Tyler Van Dimes, whatever it is. He trademarked it or whatever. I think we'll wrap it up, y'all, just because I know we want to get as many phone calls in as possible, but I'm starting to feel it. I'm almost feeling like I'm running a fever a little bit again. So my energy is plummeting. It's getting a little tough here at the end. So I want to be ready for tomorrow. I want to be hype. I want to bring that energy for the game. I got to work on lubing up the siren. You know, I got some work to do post-stream to get everything ready to go for tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. The game will be on ACC Network, so I will have links, hopefully. Hopefully I'll have links. It's a Thursday. It's Bethune, but Miami's ranked 22 coming into this one. What section are you sitting in for the Clemson game? I actually don't know yet. I'm sitting with Melissa, Hoodie Girl. She has an extra ticket, so I'm going to be sitting with Hoodie Girl at the Clemson game. That one's going to be fun, man. Kane Freak's coming down. Chris Gaffney's coming down. I'll be down. Melissa's down there. A bunch of you guys are down there. I'm racing Lance Leggett at the tailgate. Thomas Carter says he's going to be there. It's going to be a party, especially if we go into that Clemson game undefeated. I can't even imagine. I guess it's going to be a good time, right, Forza? It's going to be a really good time. Hopefully I can get the let's link up while you're down here, Coop. Yeah, I'd like that. I'm going to come down for probably from Tuesday to Saturday, because I think I'm going to be fortunate enough to get to go to another one of the invite-only lunches. So there'll be some former players there and potentially some coaches and different things. And then I might get to go watch practice at Green Tree. I don't know for sure yet, but I do know some people down there, and I've spoken back and forth with them. So that'd be pretty cool if I get to do that. That'd be pretty freaking sick. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm really, really excited. You know who will not be down there? Tigers. I'm excited, man. I'm really freaking excited for the Clemson game. Thank you guys for all the support tonight, even with the tech difficulties and the sickness and all that stuff. Kane Freak 2001 3 times, owning the board with the top single donation of $99.99. But blanket thank yous to everyone who showed me love tonight. And just really looking forward to tomorrow. I'll try to have everything fixed up. Who knows what the heck was wrong? You guys know tech stuff has a mind of its own. You can prep all you want, but it doesn't always matter. It just is what it is. Sometimes it messes up. Appreciate you guys, everybody who called in. Got you entered into the score prediction contest. I'm going to try. Did we do the outro? I can try. You know, I'm hyped for this game, okay? I don't want you guys to think that I don't have energy. So we're going to do it, all right? We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Just don't hate too much if it's not quite as wide. What I need, this is what would help. You guys need to help me out here. Kane's Life 2, we'll try to get you in, man. We'll try to get you in here. I need more help than normal. I don't like to ask for it, but I'm gonna need it because your boy Coop is down and out. He's sipping the Pedialyte. Help me out. Show the new people what we do. Give me a big fact. All caps or it doesn't count. It literally won't pop up on the screen. It won't. Go! Yo, and real talk, bring the energy tomorrow, y'all. Look, bring the energy. I know it's Bethune Cookman. I know. Bring the energy tomorrow, and let's have a good time. Every game counts. Every game matters. Let's show out. Let's enjoy ourselves tomorrow. I'll see you there.